Hello and welcome back to Skill Check. We are racing to a thrilling conclusion of plot here on the 3rd, 14th, 15th episode of this arc, which we're getting there. But last time, we finally realized there was a massive bomb in the center of the theater of war here, which was, you guys ultimately figured out, poisoning the ground all the way around it. There were some very impressive experimental high-level arcane wards, which were put on by an undead resurrected professor whom you met named Frank Lee, who was hosted at the College of Adjudication, Aberration, Jubilation. The jury's still out on the name. One day we'll have that. But after figuring out a bunch of honestly awesome science experiments where you threw various gizmos and gadgets and realized that you could bait out the creature by just throwing Hemp over it and having him cast a spell, ultimately you kind of lured out this arcane remainder of magic, a kind of spell waste monster. You defeated it in combat, but Hemp almost died. And actually, in fact, I did land the killing blow. But thanks to a heroic objection by Shark, he lived just the one turn he needed to. Ultimately, you took it down. You had a conversation with the wards, who explained that they'll be going down on day of 5, kind of towards the end of the day. Although Hugh learned that it was possible to give or take a day, but the formula was done incomplete and incorrectly, possibly due to the fact that he was a raised necromantic soldier, or perhaps it was the protege that has gone missing. One or both of those were involved. You guys don't have the full facts. You attempted to go find that formula off in the city at the College of Indemnification, and unfortunately were met with the Shadow Assassin in the tunnel, as you had seen several times. After being defeated again, it was a little harder on the KO rules than I anticipated, but he's an evil boss guy, so I did that to you. Either way, you guys came up with a new strategy, which is Hugh has a +10 to stealth and can roll 28. We're just going to try and send Hugh, and in fact, it turns out rogues can sneak. Hugh got past, unaccosted by the Shadow Assassin, and while he was doing that, I don't know that we decided what the rest of the group was doing in this loop, with the exception of Foray, who is at the beach yelling at command repeatedly to give them the balloon now. So I do want to reward your effort. You already rolled. At the end of this loop, we will give you a passphrase for a balloon that you can use on future arcs. We talked about it. Now that I have given, I would like to take away. You promised me an Uber write-up or a Yelp write-up for the bar, and you said you would have a whole thing by this week. So I assume you're ready to turn that in?
Yeah.
A notepad is...
No way.
What are the chances it's just a blank?
This just says I have a gun. Be cool.
1 star. Okay. 1 star, I have a gun, be cool.
Boy, did he really Yelp it.
And every time we loop, I'm going to add another one.
Okay.
Those will add up.
Very fair. Either way, your journey was one of, I think you point out the hippo from Sly Cooper. He was just in and out. You found that the tunnel was blocked. It was also barricaded. There's a huge kind of group of undead waiting there for anyone to come through as well. You snuck past them. You did see a recon team that was there that may have had something, but you decided it was more important to head to the city, so you did. You were greeted by the gate guards, one of which could not lie and one of which always told the truth, or some amount of nonsensical version of that riddle, but it doesn't matter because you snuck past them. You stepped into the city and were greeted by an entertainer whose voice you would recognize from your time where you got a minute, the painting or the picture of the various people that were with your father back in the museum. That is where I would like to take us, is in that moment where he has clapped, he's walked out, and he said, I believe he said, that was one of the most boring entrances. That was such a boring way to enter the city.
Disagreed, it was pretty hype.
Well, I would agree, but your audience is no longer with us.
What do you know about my audience?
Well, I've been watching.
From where?
From here, and he kind of does like a look over your shoulder. I can't, exactly leave the city. Oh, I can, but I can't interact with the world in a way I would like to, you know?
Why's that?
I'm tied to this place. Sorry, your name was, and I assume you have the screen, the playwright screen, the serial screen.
No, actually, I think I gave it to Matt.
I think I have it.
Yeah.
Then, where are you right now?
Where did we say?
We were going to the resort.
The resort, yeah.
Got it. Okay. You're on your way to the resort, and you feel like a tug at your pocket, and the screenplay goes, phew, just flies off into the distance.
Hold on for too long now.
Oh yeah, you fast travel to me by holding on.
That'd be sick.
Oh, imagine if we use that in the next loop to get everybody there. We just like make a monkey link, like the barrel of monkey link all the way.
I feel like if I try to do it, I'm gonna fall off halfway and die.
Probably. It comes flying into his hand like a boomerang, I guess. He catches it and he hands it to you. He says, "I gave this to you
Yeah, why'd you give me that?
because the other acts are so boring. I couldn't bear to watch without a little flair."
Tell me a little bit about yourself. I don't know a lot about you, but you seem to know a lot about us.
Are you asking the question? And he passes it back to you.
Asking what question?
You have one outstanding question on the screenplay.
Oh no, I was asking you to your face, Buster.
A conversation. Okay, hello, and he does another bow. Pharaoh the Fool, I keep dominion of this place. I was born here and I was on Broadway, and he does like a wave of his hand, and you see like magic stage lights and a few like playbills where he's featured as like a chief entertainer nearby. And there's even like a reference to a performing arts center, and like you are here on a little map, and like pointing to where it is. It's the bottom left square.
You said this is the entertainment place?
Yep, performing arts center. Good job, Matt. I'm really proud of you. Arts is spelled with a K?
That's a T.
All right.
Just like Zach's name.
Okay, here we go. Don't canonicize this. But that's what he says, and he gives you the magic curtain call.
That's cool. So how'd you get all this power you seem to have right now?
Once I was in a very similar position to you. Perhaps that's why I can watch your journey in this place. I was whisked away to a magic museum of whimsy and wonder as part of a gang of sorts.
Yeah, you were with my dad or some shit, right?
Who was your father?
You remember that picture you took?
Oh, yes. Synosia. Dreadful place.
Yeah, he was the most handsome guy in that picture.
The turtle?
Nope, not the turtle.
Who was a handsome turtle? Yeah, no, I'm drawing a
Oh,
blank.
the hippo. He was the hippo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, you're a part Giff. He's a. Yes, I'm lying. Where are we going with this?
What are you even lying about? You don't remember the picture, or
Frankly,
he wasn't attractive?
I was just picturing a whole grand reveal to the seven of you. You've come into my place, my domain. I have dominion of this city. Watch, and he like pushes a cart like by like one finger. He can move a whole cart. He goes, and I was going to do a whole big fanfare, and I was going to invite you to my performance, and it was going to be lovely. And here you are alone, and I find myself muted, lacking excitement in this moment.
I can get hype for you. I can make up for the lack of attendees.
What do you got?
I don't know. I'll just start cheering like,
Give
Pharaoh.
me a performance check.
Oh, my performance ain't bad. 17.
Oh. You see him crack a smile, and he says, "Okay, fair enough. I'll answer a few questions. But I think you should bring the crew."
How?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but this is your 10th time through.
Is that like a milestone? Like, is that good?
Oh, no. I more mean that I watched you die. 9? No, I guess you didn't. You or your companions died 9 times. Interesting show.
So how do I get him here then, if you want him here?
Well, it's very simple, and he takes out a rapier and says, "I could help.
You'd fight with us to get him here, but you can't leave.
I meant I'd kill you."
Oh, no, it's stupid.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they can't make it by the Shadow Assassin. They're not strong like me.
Well, I think he, you know those like glasses that people use like high up in like theaters with like the little tiny binoculars? He puts some on and he says, right about now Foray is getting expert transportation, and he hands it to you. Do you take it? Yeah, I'll take it. You can see Foray like silently like yelling into a radio, and then you can tell he's just dropping like expletives and curses, and he says, "I think at some point, perhaps the next go round, you'll be able to pass over the mountain should you wish. Although I don't get why you would do that. There's such a powerful artifact on that guy."
What is it?
Joned, the former Shadow, he was a ranger. He had a riding creature. But did you stop to ask why such a man would be able to cast magics of high level?
I couldn't talk to him, so no, not really.
I guess that makes... He did try to kill you, I think.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, well, we've all been there. I tell you. Anyway, it does give powerful magics, but I suppose if you can't kill him, you could go over the mountain. That's fine, too.
So how about, can you just tell me everything that you know, like in general?
Well, sure, but frankly, I kind of want to do it when everyone's here.
No, just do it. Let's do it now, and I'll relay it, and if they think it's cool, then we'll...
Give me a persuasion check.
then they'll come with me next time.
Canonically, I believe you have the glasses. I think 7 gave them to you last go around, so I believe you get advantage on this check.
Cool.
And do the glasses drew, does Pharaoh get disadvantage as well?
No.
Okay.
21.
21?
I don't do that.
He's too cool for doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's 21, right? So he says, I'll meet you in the middle. We'll talk a little. You can go on your errand, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Oh, goodness. And he produces like a director's chair, and he sits in it, and he says, well, I just used to be a regular playwright here. Yes, magic, but... And some star-screaming gentleman, a debonair dude, a hippo with grace. He comes to my stage, he watches my show and says, I want you to perform for me on the greatest stage. And so naturally I said yes, and I left everything behind. My world went to shit while I was gone. And yeah, it was fun, but when I came back, we went to hellhole. And yeah, I have more power than before, but why bother if there's no audience that can truly appreciate you? You know what I mean?
I can appreciate you.
Well, you can, but there's mostly dead people around here. It's kind of boring, man.
Yeah, we can get rid of them.
That sounds great. And I've been rooting for you too, but you're 10 loops later and we're not there yet.
Well, can you tell me how to make those wards on the bomb more powerful? Since you've seen them, right?
Oh, yes. Your quest to go to the College of After Image is pretty good, and you'll find it there.
Can you just tell me? And you just
Oh, no, I don't know those.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Okay. All right.
That guy was in another headspace, I tell you. Yeah, also, he has this big moving chalkboards. You'll understand when you get there.
Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me a little more about my dad?
He was good once, you know? He was a man who loved many people, but after he lost a gummy person...
Mom.
Oh. How did that go?
Gruesome sight. On the birthing chair, this giant organism, yours truly, blew up inside of her and pussy exploded.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Kind of more just about lore.
Yeah.
Did you come out sentient enough to know what happened, or how?
Yeah, I came out like this.
But like, and you kind of turn and you're like, oh, like you had enough brain to know what just happened, because who else would have told you the story?
Well, so what happened is I was left there in amniotic fluid and candy, and Pop's traumatized. He just remember I started eating dirt.
Yeah,
that's all I could do to keep
but
myself alive.
So you were around enough to see the site and understand that you blew up your mother's vagina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but it was Dad's fault.
Or alternative 2, you could have, you got admitted before then.
That's true. That could go in.
No, I'm like Terrence Howard. Like I process things.
Okay.
You got it. It was back there dormant,
Yeah.
and then as you became older,
How
you're
old
like,
were you
oh
when
yeah.
you committed your first assassination if you were fully coherent the moment you were born?
Well, it wouldn't
Well,
that
that would
be
have
the
been
first
that would
one?
have been
Yeah,
the
that
first one.
would have been
Yeah.
the
He
first
assassinated
Shit.
his own mom by accident.
Yeah, not on
Damn.
purpose.
Or is that self-defense?
I don't want to come into this world.
I'm not ready.
Okay, so
All right, sorry.
No, it's a really fair question. So you give this explanation. He says, couldn't she have just stretched? She was like candy, right?
She was like tiny candy.
Yeah, but she could have done it. I don't get it, but I'm sorry for your loss. Hugh did not take it as well as you did. You have a cold, calculating thing.
My
Man.
dad's name's Hugh as well.
What?
You said
no.
Hugh.
Low. Excuse me. I draw tired. I've been away from the performance theater for too long without an audience. Could you clap? It's like Tinkerbell. Anyway, he says, Load, he didn't take it as well as you did. After that, it was something about relics, Universal Foundation relics. Everything was this crazy, insane magics I've never seen. He went truly, truly crazy. In fact, he started to offer his friends, his companions, his components and dark rituals, binding souls to objects. And Joned, I once traveled with him. He was a regular happy-go-lucky guy, but not after the rituals, no.
What did the rituals help with? Why did he do it?
He found a section of the museum that had very dark magics in them. It records everything, right? And after that, he tried for immortality and to travel between worlds and even to gain ownership of the museum itself and several other horrible things. But no, he didn't do great. I think he should have gone to therapy or something, to be honest.
Did he like jazz?
I think he had a friend. Oh, yeah. His number one, his right-hand guy. He loved jazz. It was strange.
What was his right? Was that the turtle?
No, Thalo was his right-hand guy. It was like a butler guy.
Oh, gotcha. Thalo.
Mm-hmm.
What's he like?
A little pretentious, shrewd, cautious, but loyal.
You know where he's at?
No, I don't really get out much.
Do you know where any of this crew's at?
No, until you had come into this world, I hadn't felt the touch of the museum since. I've just been here presiding over death.
Thalo is the bartender.
Oh, that's the name of the bartender?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot that.
That's okay. It's
I
been
did
literally
too.
3.5 months since we had that revelation.
Okay, my bad.
I forgot until you showed me in his book.
Way to go.
Yeah.
You can have inspiration
I wrote it down.
for writing
Your
down
question
facts.
about jazz. Like, we're operating on a different level today. We're asking real questions.
Yeah.
Well, you are. I'm sitting.
I can't wait for him to tell none of you guys any of this.
This is great. Good job. Sorry,
Thanks.
keep going.
Trying to think of any more brain busters for him. So what happens to you when we rid this world of the undead? You stay? Can you
Well,
leave?
Hopefully, I'll gain an audience again and I'll grow more powerful. There's a competing deity, although not really much in competition. We're on the shoreline. You guys met her, I watched. But we offer on kind of a petition system. If we don't have an audience, or I guess her worshippers, or whatever she calls them, we just kind of fade out. So once you defeat the undead and people can return to their old ways, life will be good.
Do you want to be this place's god? Or were you this place's god?
I'm only interested in performance, but the show must go on, so maybe.
So would you take, like if I made you god, would you be happy? Would you take it?
It depends on how boring it seems in the moment.
I can promise you excitement with it
Cool.
and an audience.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Let's see if he'll bite here.
Neither were great. 15 was the highest.
I think he kind of chews on it for a minute. He says, I'll come along. If it feels right, sure. But for now, I'm pretty busy. And he's like reading a playbill from like 10 years ago.
Well, it's too late. I've already knighted you as a god.
That's absurd. That's like something Lowe would say, to be honest. You guys are a lot alike.
Yeah, but I have the power to do that.
Oh,
The museum gave me these sunglasses.
I love those little trinkets and gadgets. Oh, speaking of trinkets and gadgets, I have some left over in the art center. But they won't be free. You'll have to entertain me if you want them.
What makes you smile?
Competition, camaraderie, adventure, a little bit of performance. That will wait for the group. Bring everybody for that one.
All right. What else? What else do I want from you? Did you accept my god offer?
I think I'll go with you. It sounds fun. But the other thing is, you guys haven't even seen everything at stake. You've been deep in Act 1, but Act 2 is yet to call the curtain.
I finished Act 2.
Oh,
I just went back for Act 1.
got it. Then we'll be in Act 3, I suppose.
Well, okay.
Have you been to the East?
He's good.
Have you been to the East? I know you haven't because I've been watching.
Why'd you ask?
I think it's how conversation goes, you know?
Well, the bomb's kind of in the east. It's
Yeah.
like southeast.
You almost made it. Tell me, have you laid at wake on the fourth evening of the loop, looking to the east before?
Probably.
Yeah.
What I see.
Well, it's probably hard from where you guys have been because you mostly been like north or like somewhere else. Haven't been super close. You have heard the sound of like a large cannon or magical explosion, which we know as part of the one shot that happened from a long time ago. But what he says is, several heroic exercisers fly so very majestically into a magic barrier and splat. It's wonderful.
It's Speaking in riddles now, all right.
No, literally. There's a magic wall, and they fly into it.
For fun?
No, they just didn't know. They fire off a magic cannon, they get in it.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good prank.
It was a pretty good prank, you're right.
So now that you're God, I'm checking my...
Oh, it's not that simple. No. And that's why I asked if you had gone to the east. I can't really do anything beyond these walls. And even in the walls, it's hard. I need power, my boy, power. And luckily for you, there is some of that just beyond the bomb in the mountain range. Now you may be thinking, oh, the bomb blows up and the loop's happen again and again. Technically true, but that's only because you die. The loop really restarts for a different reason, a divine source of power. It happens the day after. You have not gotten that far yet.
So if we survive the bomb explosion, we'll see what resets it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how come when we die, one of us dies, it immediately resets?
I assume that's some kind of museum meddling, but honestly, I don't really know. And actually, I go with it too. I appear to be the only person, and that might be because I've held on to more of my divinity in this place. But truly, I have no idea. I think it's a good joke.
What's up with the museum? What do you know about the museum itself?
Strangely, I had been told that people who complete their service at the museum don't retain any level of this kind of magic or anything like that. But honestly, I have no idea. Once we were done with our adventures, we gallivanted through the multiverses. I just found myself here when I wasn't useful anymore. Although I think that had something to do with Lo, his less than graceful exit. He didn't quite complete his orders.
What did he do? How did he leave?
Oh, the whole soul-stealing, black magic, death thing. Not great.
Does the museum not like that?
I don't know that it was the museum per se. I think it was more about him trying to literally change the universe to bring your mother back.
Oh, that's what he wanted?
I assume.
Maybe I don't hate him as much after all.
You hated your father?
Still do.
Oh.
I'm just coming to understand maybe he cared more about Mom than I thought.
I kind of thought that. That's why I said you should kill your father in the screenplay. I thought you'd like that.
No, that was cool.
Yeah. Sociopath to sociopath then. Found it. That would be kind of cool. I'm saying. Anyway, did you have more questions? Truly, I think you should get the crew.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and make my way over to the warden magic so I can make that bomb ward more powerful so it stops exploding.
Yes, I saw the Frank Lee talking to you, and technically he was right. His notes, they can be found in the bottom of that drawer, which who would not check below a drawer? I mean, it's like they don't have that much space. But I think it will be difficult to decipher if you can't get Hemp there. Not impossible, but his notes on the walls could be of assistance.
I can also write it down for him. We don't have to come back.
I would be really impressed.
If I could write it down?
Yeah, he's alluding to like those big lecture halls with the multiple chalkboards that come down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's easy.
Okay. Don't bore me.
Someone had said this last episode. Unbelievable.
Quick out of character. Did somebody eat a hot dog here?
Like in real life?
Yeah.
No?
Nope.
No hot dog? No hot dog?
Do you want hot dogs?
No, somebody just... I keep smelling hot dog burps.
Do you just want a hot dog?
No,
I
not
don't
in
think
a good
anybody.
way.
I also don't think anyone's burping.
Oh.
The audience would like to know if you've forgotten about your hot dog ability as well.
Maybe it's because I'm eating a or
Did
drinking
you
a
eat a
corpse.
hot dog?
I did not eat a hot dog. No. I'm positive. All right, sure. Go on.
Do you just not want to answer that one?
Never belonged.
The audience wants to know if you forgot your hot dog ability.
It became a nuisance after using it once.
Is it because it made you the biggest target and you instantly died?
I almost killed everybody.
I was just doing some research on this. How much weight does he gain in hot dog mode?
I mean, an amount. Are we about to add physics to the game?
Well, no, because if he gains a size, that means he can move even more. Because he can move 420.
I
more
gain
than that.
a lot.
He gains a lot of stuff, but we change a lot of things about him too. Like, I don't think he's as fast anymore.
I know, but at his full movement speed, he can. I'm just saying, in
He
hot
gets
dog mode,
like
it's still useful.
super reach. Oh yeah, it's definitely still useful. It's just very niche. Okay,
It's hot dog niche.
it's a hot dog niche, right? I'll let you know
Wouldn't
if I
that be
smell
a
any hot
bun?
dog burps. What?
Wouldn't a hot dog niche be a bun?
Hot dog niche would be a bun. I suppose.
All right, sorry, I've derailed us.
Anyway, to get the bun back on track, he says, "This has been a lovely conversation. I've frankly grown bored. Is there anything else?"
Just come with me. Just hang out.
Oh, I watch.
No, like physically come with me.
Well, I can't exactly leave the city right this.
What happens if you try?
I can, but here, I'll show you. And he steps out, and then he tries to push the skeleton, and nothing happens.
That's fine. You can just come with us as like a corporeal spirit.
Yeah, I think I was going to do that anyway, Frank. It's getting boring.
Perfect. All right. Everyone's going to be so excited to meet you.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
All right, come on, bud. We're going to go to the college now.
Okay. Oh, if you go there, you'll probably die.
I doubt it.
Okay. Anyway, like I said, I'm getting bored, so I'm going to do some things to spice things up, I think.
Like to hinder me?
Never. Just challenge you to be your best.
Okay. I think that's a little unnecessary, but all right.
Okay, where to?
To the college.
Okay, so you're going to take the
that
diagonal there to the college square. It is like night of 3. Do you want to sleep or do you want to just push forward?
When does the bomb explode again?
Day, like evening of 5.
Oh, then I'll just rest for this.
Okay.
Is that us now?
That's him.
That would be him. So let's
Flying
say,
wall.
That should be
how would
the
you,
bomb.
like, you're here alone, you're behind enemy lines. What's your usual, like, try to catch a nap in a dangerous territory move? Like, how do you usually do it?
I'll probably shrink down real small so people can't see me as easily, and I'll tuck myself near like some shrubbery.
Okay, so you want to duck, like, outside, slightly outside of the city in like a ditch, like by some shrubbery? Okay,
Yeah.
give me a stealth check. You can have advantage because there's not many people here as well as some foliage.
I just didn't need it. That was a 30.
Oof. All right, so you take your little pool nap, and then day of 4
phases out of
comes.
this realm.
It is day of 4. You guys were heading to the resort, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll just big man this.
If you guys encountered resistance, like clear that it was going to be a dangerous battle, would you push through and jeopardize this?
I'd probably go around. I'd probably try and find a sneaky way around.
How threatening? Like, what are we talking about here? Because I feel like a couple of us isn't good at dodging fights.
Yeah, it's more like when you get close to the resort, it's very clear that there are zombies and undead who are based out of here, so you know this would be opposition. Basically, you like coming up to this resort. It's clearly a beachside thing. You can see big houses, like cabanas, boats, but like it's just crawling with the undead.
What did we come here for again? Wasn't there something here that was in...
I don't think so. I think it was just.
You guys are just bored.
You were bored.
We
Sure,
saw there
look,
was a resort.
There's a resort on the map. There's got to be a magical item in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, there's got to
Yeah.
be. There's got to be.
Also, I could have swore someone told us to go here.
No, I think
No.
there was just a resort, and we said, okay.
Yeah, instead of going to see Frankly's person.
Yeah.
Right, we were letting him go alone, and we were like, let's go have fun.
Let's say you're scouting the area. Would you guys give me perception checks? If you roll above a 15, I will characterize the level of encounter here.
Let's go.
We
13.
26.
Oh. I rolled a 13.
No luck, and then
4.
okay, 7. You have telescoping, analytical eyes. You are confident that this would be a very difficult fight.
Perhaps we do not do this, friends. We should trust Hugh on his journey.
Okay.
Is there something else around for us to do, or are we
There are plenty of places you could go. There just are zombies there.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm curious what you, the players, will do while he is off on his mission. Because if you go on a tile right now, fight and die, he'll never make it to the college.
Yeah, I think.
Do we have one of the surges to use to maybe clear out?
Oh, yeah, because it resets every loot.
We could do the big flood one on it and maybe wash
Tidal
all the
wave.
little assholes
Now,
out.
can you connect with Foray from here? Is that how your radio works?
You have to be touching.
We have to be touching. Maso Manos style.
Damn it.
Oh,
think-
true.
As a player,
Yep.
I think it would make the least amount of sense to potentially jeopardize this mission.
But also, as a player, we just found out that it doesn't matter at all if he makes it to the college, because Hemp has to be there anyway.
We don't know what's there yet. Although Pharaoh says you're going to die.
I'd say if he gets to the college and he can scout anything out that's beneficial, like much like the tunnel had the shadow guys, that was good to know, and we still failed. So
We're also just going back there as soon as we loop because we know the whole party has to go to the city now, right?
Only if I can't get whatever we need from it.
Did Hugh take notes
Well, we
of what we needed?
we also
Not there yet. Oh, I see.
I was gonna say
You
we had,
told him what the professor told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All I'm saying is people
But we also know as players that Pharaoh has a lot to tell us, but he's only telling us when the whole party's there.
But he's also going to be traveling with me now.
He can't leave the city.
That's not true.
He can
He's just a ghost.
limitedly.
Can't do anything in there.
Okay.
we have way more advantage if he gets there safely and at least can scope out the place and let us know what we're up against than if he doesn't.
Yeah, should we just sit
You should come to the beach.
on the
Come check
hill?
out my hot air balloon.
That'll take us 2 days.
I'd
to
say
get
we
back.
have we just are doing nothing, which is fine.
What we could do, Danny, we could take that cool potion that makes us dream funny and see if that gives us any insight. We haven't done it this arc, I don't think.
It's this dream funny. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We
could,
have like visions.
we could do that, but that also doesn't take any time. Like we could do that and still we would still sit
We
with our
could.
thumb up our asses for 4 days.
Yeah, but we could
Raw
also.
peyote. Acid.
Yeah, we could just like burn like
opium.
2 hours.
We do have opium.
No, we don't.
Mayhaps
I think
people
Chelsea
build
has
some
opium.
synergies.
Oh, synergy muffins. This could just be the camping loop where you guys hang out.
So I'll pose this to the table. If Charlie overcomes all obstacles and succeeds
Mhm.
and gets the ward notes successfully, which we already know won't happen, we are not coming back to the city because there's still the Performing Arts Center and who knows what's
Well,
going
we
on.
will
with
go
Pharaoh
back for
here.
the Performing Arts Center, but that can be separate
Well,
because we have the balloon.
It also depends on how long it takes me. If I do everything in a day, I can also still hit the Performing Arts
He
Center.
said you need everybody at the Performing Arts Center.
Oh,
He
that-
said he wanted to put on a production.
Ah.
We need more actors.
And if it's possible that we're trying to make him the deity, which I think is kind of the angle here, probably.
I think there's no harm in letting Charlie get to the college.
Yeah.
I don't think we'd lose anything by him going to the college.
Intel is always good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just a positive.
Okay, then let's do it.
Okay, so you guys are gonna just camp out for a few days?
Yeah.
I'm making pot roast again.
Okay.
I'm taking bets on when we'll reset.
What's your bet?
Yeah, I would love to hear this.
I think bomb takes us.
Big Bomb
Ooh,
takes us.
Hmm.
betting on here.
I actually would bet 110% the bomb takes us because there's no shot he gets to the bomb from the college in time.
What?
No, I bet Charlie dies at the college.
Mm. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't
was
even-
going with a
After
different.
long
No,
enough, we
yeah.
established like a doomer cult. We're like worshiping the bomb. Like we've just been stuck in the loop for so long. The great wash will come.
It's day 5.
I'm over there waiting. It's say we're on day 5, like the day's getting late. I'm just sitting there counting like 3.
like the New York.
It's like the
wall drop.
SpongeBob scene, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it right on 1 when the bomb explodes.
That's sick. Okay, so you guys are laughing about making a cult, worshiping the bomb, talking about your adventure. I'm sure some great synergy seams, which we'll call back to when we figure out what that's going to be. You are completely hidden. Throughout the night, you occasionally hear like moving footsteps, like of troops moving back and forth, but it's actually pretty light comparatively. I would also like to say that. How do I explain? I can't do this in a way that's not heavy-handed, so I will tell you later. But you get to the morning. It's time to go to the college. Give me a stealth check for moving to the city.
That one's a 29.
Ooh, okay. You get to the college, and I will actually get to show you the map, which is cool. Let's see. It is Foxtrot Red. We have so many maps. No, wait, that's the Arts Center. Many, many maps. It is Echo Red, okay. It is this one. So this college has seen better days.
Beautiful.
You kind of sneak your way in. There is a gate and there are some like common grounds, but the city has been unkempt. It hasn't rained. It's dry, and everything is just kind of like dying or dead grass. You kind of make your way through like the front entrance, which will be, let's say, the bottom right here, and I will give you a token just so you can have something to move around. But As you're kind of like making your way to the college, Pharaoh says, you know, wouldn't it be really funny if I just yelled? Like, I could just yell.
So do the people here know you, Pharaoh? Like, are you friends? Like, are they gonna attack you? Because you're physical right now, right?
I'm here, but I don't really suffer in that way. And also, I can just do this. And then he like goes to punch you and he goes through you.
Okay.
This is kind of my domain. We're in my playground, you see? I run the show here. At least for a little while. Domain expansion. Last guy alive. What?
I hold my fist out.
He goes, oh, and he goes through. He goes, damn it.
Damn.
Yeah, he's got the close range combo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I tested him.
Yeah. Oh, you have
Clever.
to put the other one out so he phases through that, and then you can fist bump him with the other.
Okay, give me a perception check.
What was it again? Perception? you said?
Perception.
That was an 11.
Yep. It's quiet.
Okay. And I don't see anything.
Sure don't. Not with an 11.
All right. I'm
If
going.
you had said 20
I'm gonna.
or 21.
I'm gonna shrink myself down and just be real stealthy.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Oh, another 30. That's so big.
Pharaoh sees you going for your power move, and he goes, "We're here!" And I would like it to be at disadvantage.
Okay. So. Didn't work out well for you. 25.
25. Now, here's the thing. Can they see you? Whoop. There are lots of them. I'm going to reveal them actually first, and then we can talk about it. So, from to the... so close.
Damn, no one finished that?
Can't believe
No,
it.
Drew
I
said
think
it.
Drew kind of like whispered it quietly.
I just did it really quiet.
Thank you for that. From 4 different points, like emerging out of the shadows of the gazebos, as well as like this tree, like glowing arcane shadows with like crowns kind of pop up, and they like cast a quick spell, and when they do, let's see, how many do they get this round? 3. Each of them creates 3 like shadows and skeletons in the squares that they have. That is math 12. I get 12 perception checks. No. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so at least 3 of them have seen you. We can play the battle out if you want, but there's 12 opponents here and they know you're here. What are we going to do?
Okay. What are my abilities again?
Just fucking Homer Simpson back in the bush.
He's just like, the run.
I'm gonna bonus action hide again.
What are the chances you can sprint?
How did 3 of them roll over a 20? What must that fucking perception be?
That's true.
Or
this isn't even inside yet.
Perhaps the generals have some kind of thing they can do that helps.
That's possible.
Like maybe detecting magic or something like that.
Yeah, me hiding's not magic. I'm just really stealthy.
You have magic in you because you are a gummy hippo and several magic items. No. You keep adding shadows.
Where are my spells again? I haven't used those in eons, but I have one really good spell.
I think you have shield, right?
Yeah, I have
Shield?
shield. But I also had a disguise one. I'm gonna put on a disguise as
You
like
have
a.
disguise self. You can use that.
Was it disguise stealth? I don't think I did.
You had pulled cards out, right, for those?
Yeah, I pulled the cards out, but I never bothered to write them down because I had the cards. There's a lot of cards over there. I don't know if any of them would be yours. Yeah, they must have been packed up. All right,
I think you had command, I think you had shield, and I think you had, because command was a goof that you should have had, but we gave you anyway. Was there one more, Drew?
Mage Hand is
Mage
a
Hand.
cantrip, but I don't know about first level spells. I think that might have been it.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Like
Okay.
maybe Phantasmal Force
Mhm.
makes people afraid and does damage, but it's a single target.
I thought that was really high level.
Phantasmal Force.
I thought it was like level 3 or something.
I definitely didn't have whatever you said. Your mumbo jumbo. Command's not gonna be any good for me. All right, so three of them see me. There's a lot of people that
At least 3. I only rolled 4 dice.
so they don't want me here. Is the
No, in fact, it looks like they're coming to kill you.
Let me take a peek at the owl barrier. There's got to be a way to sneak out of this.
While he's doing this, Pharaoh says, yeah, the bad guys, they know that you can stop the bomb thing with information that's here, so it's guarded. Surprise!
Do you know where it's at?
It's in, and he points like on the other side of the courtyard, an office that way.
All right, cool. Well, I appreciate the challenge you've given me by yelling. That was nice.
I thought it was great.
All right. Well, I don't have a ton of options here. They can detect magic, you kind of hinted at. So I'm just going to...
It does appear that like the glowing shadow people are like looking directly at you. And they have casted spells.
They love casting spells.
All right. I'll just start making a run towards it.
All right.
I'll meet them up here.
Okay. You want to... you tried to hide already. You still have either a bonus action or an action, your choice.
Yeah. So for my bonus action... what are my bonus actions again? I can dash.
Yes. You can hide or you can... I think you... Can you dodge as a rogue? I forget.
Yeah, uncanny dodge.
That one is a reaction, but yeah.
With
Cunning action?
you can dodge.
Yeah.
All right, and then bonus action, I'll just... Can I, like, ready the uncanny dodge?
Uncanny dodge is just a reaction you can take whenever you take damage, but
Oh,
bonus action dodge would basically mean anything that attacks you has disadvantage on the next on their attacks.
then
Because
I'll...
you're like getting ready to dodge.
All right, I'll do that. And that's every attack for the next one?
I believe so.
Cool, that sounds good. All right, that's all I'll do then. Did I move 30 feet? Was that 30?
Yeah, that's fine there. All four of the spellcasters look over at you, and there's like a pool of darkness that opens up under your feet. I need 4 strength saving throws.
13, 9, and then 15.
One more.
Oh, right. 14.
All 4 were fails. The DC was 16. Let's see, 18.
That was unlucky.
I was unlucky. 23, and then another 8 is 31 plus. So you take 35 points of necrotic damage as like these just tendrils just like.
All right, so a minor scratch.
You also can't take reactions until your next turn, which I think is actually next, but the creatures are going to send the minions at you. Only these 2 can get up to you right now. There should be a third there, so a shadow as well. I'm going to see how many of them can hit you. That one hits, but 1 misses, and then plus 6. Does a 16 hit you?
16 is my AC.
So it does. All right, so you get hit with a shadow and a sword. I need a strength saving throw for the shadow. And then the sword gets you for 4 points of damage.
Another 14.
The shadow does 6 more points of necrotic damage and steals 6 of your max health.
Well, I'm down.
All right. As you're like fading out, Pharaoh goes, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have yelled, but it was funny. And you guys reappear in the bar.
Damn. That's a shame.
The bartender
Go ahead.
is making espresso out of one of those like
Martinis? Oh, never mind.
those little espresso pots. So far, just espresso with those little espresso pots. You all recognize it as one of the curator's favorite espresso pots. You always see him with it. And he goes, I just can't figure out how this damn thing works. What the? He's just like flipping up lids. He's like, man, this is so complicated. Oh, back again, huh?
Hey man, give that back. It's not yours.
You guys, I heard about all this good coffee.
Wait, is that the one that I fixed in the layover episode?
Sure, let's say this.
Okay.
No, I think
He did a
I was
big
just-
still.
you fixed the big still.
He fixed the
Yeah.
big still. Let's just say he also fixed it. Just
Yeah, sure.
I want him to. You intimately know about this. Let's say you maybe fixed it as part of like fixing the break room.
Okay. Hey man, actually, give me 1 second. Let me take a little gander at it.
Oh, you want to help?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it and make him a little coffee.
It wasn't broken. He just doesn't know how it works.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like,
You're gonna use it?
I know
Okay.
how to use it, so I'm
Okay, so you get set making espresso.
whipping him up something. Yeah, get on his good side.
Oh, smart. He goes, man, what is this? 11? 10?
I met Pharaoh. He had a lot to say about you.
He freezes for a moment and then kind of composes himself and says, who?
There's no point in lying to me, Thanatos. What's his name?
Cello, I believe.
Fallow?
It's Thalo.
Thalo.
Yeah, he was a performer somewhere, I think.
No, he was like you knew him well.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, is it that bow tie?
Which bow tie?
Is he your bow tie?
He is wearing a bow tie, yes. It is made of chains and barbs.
All right.
Yeah, it was a performer in a city I went to one time.
He traveled with you and my dad.
I didn't travel with your dad.
Zone of truth.
All right, I'm gonna turn my hand into my rapier.
If you want to cast it on you can do that.
It doesn't work.
Oh, fuck. Give me...
Wait, isn't yours different than mine then?
No, you both tried it on him already.
Do you tell us about what you want?
If you... I don't recall you doing Zone of Truth before, but if you do, you're going to get the same... Make a saving throw and get thrown out, basically.
We'll do that.
Okay,
I'm
so...
writing another Yelp review.
That's fine. You get, like, thrown against, like, the door and, like, kicked out of the bar. You end up, like, in a room full of, like, scary spider plushies that
You
was
ever
made for
heard
shark.
of the Better Business Bureau, bud?
You're just, like, in the room of plushies, just, like, being like, wait till Yelp hears about this one.
No, I got you.
You're going to write an actual...
Yeah.
Okay. This one says I have 2 guns. Be clear. Anyway, he says, yeah, saw him in concert or performance one time.
What was he performing?
Honestly, I fell asleep.
Nope, no, you didn't. You just a big old liar. All right, we're going back.
Hey, did you get those notes?
Did you tell us what happened in the city?
Nope. There was 5,000 Goliaths. I took out the first 4K, but the last 1K.
Last few guys.
The last 1,000 were invisible Goliaths, right?
Sounds like we shouldn't ever go there again.
I don't think we need to.
Yeah, I think you guys should go. I think you guys should go figure out how to stop this because, man, it's making my head hurt, honestly.
Making your head hurt. Stop
All
drinking
right.
so much damn coffee then.
I need the coffee because all I have around here is booze, and you can't live off just booze.
What
That's
about
not
espresso
true.
martinis? Blend of both.
That's what I was thinking. But I wanted
Look
to.
at Stewie.
What about Stewie?
That's how she lives.
Is it?
Well,
You're
I've never
killing
heard.
it.
Does opium help?
Oh God.
Milk of the poppy?
Did we ask him already if he's like trapped in the bar?
He
So-
can't answer.
He can't answer.
Because he kind of just
actual
said,
help.
all I have is booze. If this was his domain, he could make another kind of drink.
That's really true.
We could ask the little. We didn't ask the booklet a question, huh? We could ask if there's a way to remove the tie.
It only is yes. Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
if it
that's a
says
yes or
yes.
no question. Yeah.
Well, I think that's just gonna be yes.
Yeah, we'll probably
all
just
the
say
time.
yes.
It won't
Could-
tell us how.
But it won't
Could
tell us
we-
how.
Could we do it now though? Is it in this world?
What do you mean? Is the screenplay in this world?
No.
Texted
Is-
me or Discord me?
Can't the thing that can free him? Is it in the zombie world? Like, is it one of these
Chat
options?
GPT
Okay.
this?
Out of character, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's low.
Yeah.
You know.
Foray has contacted his artificial divinity, Chat GPT Girl Boss Production Theater, and has sent me a lovely review. I will post it in the Skill Check Discord next week.
That's huge.
You're welcome, guys.
All right, I tell the crew everything I learned from Pharaoh. And Goofball can listen if he wants.
I'm not there.
That is very interesting.
This is a
everything you
good.
just
This is a
told
good
us.
play. He can't. He hasn't said. He won't comment on anything he said, but definitely his eyebrows raise at various points. You don't even need perception checks. I feel like that's. It's very obvious that he has recognition for the facts of the story.
I just want to look at Thalo like real intensely and be like, "What was that performance about that you saw? What's his name? Pharaoh in."
Drama piece, honestly.
You said you slept through it. Just
Yeah,
saying,
but I
just saying.
Fucking got
Just
him.
saying.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to. I don't know.
No, just intimately tell me details about the performance.
Clever. Well, it doesn't really work that way, but if I could comment, I would say forgettable.
That was useless.
I'm going to tell Pharaoh you said that.
Yep.
Was it Dear Evan Hansen?
What? and then you guys just disappear into the loop. You guys, as soon as he goes, what? You guys are gone. You appear in the lander, lives there. Whoa, where'd you guys come from? My whole crew died. Do you want to get requested?
I was Kinky Boots.
Is that the first thing you say when you come through? It was kinky boots.
Damn it.
She just like actually looks shocked, and she's like trying to recruit you for her organization. You guys look tough. We're about to take on the beach. How'd you get here? All that stuff. She's gonna keep talking until something happens.
All right, and now, do we know that we have the balloon yet?
Oh yes. So Foray, after many challenging radio conversations, you were finally given a passphrase for a surge. It is fly high.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like we could have guessed
These
that
guys
I
are.
feel like you could have guessed it too.
We fly.
It's almost like that was part of the point of naming these cheesy things.
Nobody else gets to say it. No,
You haven't told anyone yet, but you know it.
nobody else gets to say it.
Okay.
So with everything you said, it sounds like we all need to get to the city, and I wish we could get there fast.
Yep. We should probably hustle.
Yeah, I guess we'll run there. It's a shame we don't have another way to get there.
Oh, they explain how these work. You call them in. They have enough fuel because they're basically like they're dropping a kit for a day to go the equivalent of 1 square, but you get there immediately because it's just a jet burst. The balloons are not well constructed. They're definitely like one-time use, and after you get there, they're paper thin. They have like very thin hot air components. They don't redo. Even if you were to get fuel, they just don't survive long trips at this speed.
Wow.
So do you want to fly over the mountain, or do you want to kill the shadow guy for that super powerful artifact Pharaoh told me
I
about?
forgot you
I-
told us about
Is
that.
the artifact
Wait,
on top
it's on the
of the
mountain, I
mountain?
No, he
I
said
think
he's
said
carrying
it's-
it.
Yeah.
He
Shadow
said there was
Man
enough.
has
He
it.
said there was very strong magic on a mountain over
Yeah.
there.
Well,
Two
I thought
separate
he said
ones.
there was a mountain. Because you said we didn't go over the mountain.
Yeah, there is a mountain.
And he
that's
said,
where-
oh, you
That's
should have
the
gone
tunnels.
over the mountain.
No,
It was
he
a cool item.
No, he's saying Shadow Man has it on him because he was a ranger that can do powerful magic because the artifact he has.
I was with you, Eric.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought he said
That's the
take
correct
over.
interpretation.
Yep.
Sorry if I
The other
misled
one
you.
was the mountain down here, different set of mountains.
That's the one that makes someone a god for
Yeah.
show.
Mhm.
I am also going to go back to I don't think we kill him because he one-shot all of us.
It was
I-
also an absurdly high roll. You
It
probably
was.
won't roll that
it
every
was
time.
a high roll.
But it's up to you
Still
guys. We can-
scary fight.
Yeah, we can still just go over
Um,
if we don't want it.
You also could come back at a later date.
That's true. Stop the world from exploding.
One
What
reminder,
if-
Pharaoh did say also there were magic
Yeah,
items up
there's-
for grabs at the Performing Arts Center.
We go there first, get those items, go back, kill Shadow.
Could also just flood the tunnel too.
We could flood the
Very
tunnel and
true.
then just loot whatever's
if he
there.
dies.
Yeah. Flooding the tunnel, I think, is a big move.
I think we flood the tunnel.
Like on this attempt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then that way, whatever we get from him, if we die again, we'll have on the next loot.
We'd
Sounds
also
good.
use the hot air balloon as a bomb. It's full of fuel.
That is true.
I don't think we'll need to. We could probably just flood it.
Probably not.
I don't think we can.
You could crash it
So do we want
Balloons
to fast
explode all
forward
the
to
time.
right before the tunnel then?
right before the tunnel. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys do the usual. You don't kill Jason. You guys get to the split up point. You tell the army to fuck off. You go over the bridge. What's up?
I'd like to get another plate of armor.
I looked into this. You can only don the one armor. You can't
Really?
put because it counts as you wearing armor.
Okay.
You can't be like, I have put on armor and then just put on another suit of armor and have it be like effective.
Okay.
Because you still have to be able to move.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'd be like, I'm wearing 10 plate mails.
Okay.
I'm invincible. Also, I can't walk. Like,
You know when the first Warzone came out and the way you would re-put on the shields is you kept putting in the things like in your chest?
Somebody dents his armor, he opens up like Bender, pulls another out. You know.
I am open though if you want to go like heavy armor Warforged to be like to lower your speed and give you AC, and like we can do like a Tony Stark in the cave montage where we put scrap metal on you or something.
I think it says I can only do it with armor I have
Proficiency
proficiency
in,
in. Yeah, so I only have light armor proficiency. So I'm good.
Before we go in the tunnel, I'm casting mage armor.
Okay, so you guys do the split up. You send the army south. You cross the bridge. You deal with the scout who was writing all of your notes, and then you get to the tunnel. Ye olde scary tunnel. Cast mage armor.
Yep.
And now we make a big wave.
Okay, so it comes from the sky, and this is a tunnel. So is your plan to tidal wave the mouth and just see if it?
Yep. Push out the back.
Kind of
Okay,
take out the trash.
all right.
Yep.
Should we do the back side of the tunnel to maybe also push that barricade aside?
Well, it
it's
should
still gonna
go out the
Yeah,
backside,
it's
right?
just still push it out, right?
What goes in must go out.
That's true. I just think the force is probably stronger at the
Mm.
initial point. But I don't know if that matters. I'm overthinking it.
How close do we have to be to where this goes off? Like, could we call it in on the backside of the tunnel?
In your square. So no, in this
Okay.
case.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the words.
Someone actually has to get on the radio and call it.
I have
Okay.
it written down somewhere.
I think we have one radio means.
I write it down.
Seven.
I have it written
7. I
down.
need you to
But you guys have to make a radio.
kiss Foray so you guys can talk to people.
Okay, I'm gonna put in the Metal Gear Solid cartridge. Pucker up.
I didn't know he could do that without me.
Pucker up, Foray.
What's happening?
Give me those lips. And by that I mean let me hold your hand so I can use the radio.
What?
No, because I was in solitary confinement.
Quick, there's no time to think. Take my
I
hand.
smooch him. I was so confused. I just fucking kissed him.
You switch him and the radio goes live.
Well, you know you can make a radio with them.
I know, but
Yeah, but he
said,
didn't- he
said
He's flustered.
He said
Oh
you
yeah,
could kiss him.
I think you should just kiss them.
It's literally electric.
I'd like to think that once we kiss,
Sparks are
we
flying.
we don't separate immediately because of my static,
Right.
and then we're
Because
just
of the
stuck
static.
for a
Right.
second,
Because of the static. The static. Clever.
I pull away. Oh, that was weird.
Oh my god, that's like my first time ever.
All right, you're live.
Hello, Soul Command.
Authentication.
Charlie, don't surf.
Charlie, don't surf.
Roger that. On your coordinates.
We should leave now.
What are the coordinates?
We are in.
1 second. We're near a tunnel.
Charlie, does that say orange or oblong?
It's rainbow and then phonetic. So yes,
yeah.
Charlie Orange.
Charlie Orange.
Charlie Orange.
All right, don't get wet.
Tell them
You
to
hear it
aim
click.
for the tunnel.
What?
Tell them to aim for the tunnel.
Aim for the tunnel.
You hear it. Roger, click.
All right. We
Okay.
should probably fucking run.
You guys hear like the screaming of a jet engine coming flying low, and you see like the clouds kind of part. A little like bead is traveling in. It's getting bigger. Water's expanding. It slaps the ground in front of the tunnel, and you hear like a rushing tidal wave all the way through the tunnel. Wow.
That looks
Alright,
pretty
it's
good.
strong.
The role play is crazy, dude.
Wow. I'm sure that killed him, and I bet if we go in there, it's probably not still alive.
I think
I think water
you're right.
kills shadows, right?
Yeah, that's a big
like It's
thing.
super effective.
We definitely have never seen him disappear into the ground to avoid attacks, is all I'm saying.
Well, there's no ground left. It's all water. He'll drown.
Yep.
Shadows can drown, and a stranger appears from behind you.
Who the fuck are you?
That's Pharaoh.
Oh.
And then he says, my reputation precedes me. He bows very long, ostentatiously.
I'm going to bow lower.
Why did you wait until now to come talk to us?
Yeah, we're
I
not
was
in the-
bored. This was really cute.
I thought you had to
Alright.
be in the city from what you said.
Nope, he's just not physical in the city. He can
So-
be anywhere he wants. He just chose not to be.
Who's this guy? What's he doing?
He's a prick.
Introductions? I'm Pharaoh, the fool. And you lot?
I'm sure
Wouldn't
Gorgon.
you like to know?
Designation 7.
That's a new one.
I'm Stewie. I can see dead people.
Oh.
You can come back to me. I don't know if I trust him yet.
Good point.
Yeah.
The only one with a brain.
Shut up. You can't even touch stuff.
All I can do is talk, so I don't think I'll be shutting up.
You can't touch stuff.
Pharaoh the Fool is the only one with a brain.
No, him.
No, hemp.
Hemp?
No.
Who?
He said him, but I guess I'll tell you my name. My name is Bard. I'm a bard.
Bard?
Bard Simpson.
He's been watching us this whole time. He knows our names. He's just playing a little game.
That'd be
You
funny.
got me.
I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, we've heard you know Thalo.
Hmm?
Thanotis. Was that what it was?
That's the way his friends refer to him. Yes, of course.
What do you
The
know
notice.
about his bow tie?
Bow tie.
Nothing.
A little slick black number kind of matches the suspenders.
It's like a collar.
Barbed wire.
No.
It looks like it'll kill him.
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Different bow ties. He
Are
probably
you
wore
telling
something
the
else.
truth right now?
Maybe. You could roll insight.
Whenever we ask him about the Noda, he gets up a bit Noda sassy. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
I hate
16.
You're pretty sure. Not 100% positive, but pretty sure it's still not true.
I feel like you looked in my brain with that.
Let's go
Anyway,
check at the tunnel. I'm done with this guy.
You don't want to talk
Is
to
it still
him?
flooded?
I don't like him.
the water goes all the way through, and yeah, it's like still wet. Maybe there's like in a couple of places like ankle high water.
I'm
as
gonna
it's
get
like-
my socks wet.
Here,
You
I'll
have
give you.
socks.
I'll give you a ride. Hop on.
I
know.
don't think we can both fit through the tunnel.
Let me
like
roll
that.
athletics.
All right, yeah, let him roll athletics. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let me cook.
Does Pharaoh have any items on him?
What did you
Pharaoh?
I'm gonna rage.
I mean, he has a mask in his hand and he has
Much
clothes,
better.
but otherwise you don't see anything else. Oh, he has a rapier on his side.
I'm gonna
25 for the
Okay,
piggyback
nothing
ride.
happens. What?
25 for piggyback ride.
Okay, you can piggyback the shit out of her. And when you go to try and take his rapier, he says, I'm not really here right now. I don't think you quite understand that. That includes my rapier, which he draws and he stabs you with and nothing happens.
You're hitting her or she's hitting you. Just
I stab it. I swing at him.
Ah, he like feigns a stage fight and he goes, not like this. Oh, I had so much to die for. And you know, honestly, the motivation here is lost. And he stabs you again and nothing happens. He tried to steal his weapon.
I try to like magnet static.
Could you scout ahead in the tunnel for us?
I could.
He won't.
But will you?
No, he really fucked me on the
I'm
last
just gonna
one.
cast
Oh,
light.
that was so funny.
Please.
Oh,
wait.
you got me.
Is he the one who made 5,000 Goliaths come fight you?
Yeah, he lured them, and I had to fight all of them.
Actually, I think it was 10.
Yeah.
10,000?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
What was the thing he was saying where you wanted to talk to all of us at once because you had cool
Oh,
information?
yes. I have a performance lined up. How happy do you all feel in your current roles as museum go-getters?
Not very.
I'm going to be honest, until we started having to interact with these guys, it was great.
It was.
These guys are assholes.
Then you're not my target audience. If you'd like a change, you can do so. But just this once with my blessing.
What do you mean by change?
You'll have to get there and see.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
I'm going to start
Lovely.
walking in the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast light on my shield and start walking in.
Okay, cast light on your
I
shield.
don't want to talk to this guy.
I want to ask him, what do you remember about, what did you think of Shusei?
The turtle.
Yeah, the turtle guy.
Handsome, wise.
Anything
Wonderful.
else?
No, it's very balanced.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, not much. What about John?
Oh, Jonet? Good with a, I think it was a lance. Oh, he rode a, you know those little anglerfish with the light and the,
Yeah, that
he
traps
rode
people.
like a dog that looked like that. It was so cool.
That actually sounds sick.
I
I'm
don't
like,
remember
That's
its
actually
name.
really cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name, but man, really liked hot dogs. It's
Mm.
cool.
I think the name may have been Shark.
Would I possibly know this creature? If it's like a species of creature, or no?
It would, it's probably not, you only wanted the surface, right? Did you ever go like deep into the ground?
No, probably not.
Then probably not.
Okay.
But I mean, you would be familiar, right? It's probably an aberration of some kind, like a lantern fish that grew legs or something like that. You were saying? Oh, you're taking notes. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, a lantern axolotl would be sick.
It would be sick.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to write that down.
That's crazy. Like some kind of four-legged creature that you could ride if you were a halfling that had a light on the front.
Yeah, even though axolotl shouldn't fully evolve.
Stewie, you're heavy as shit. I'm going to put you down.
Okay.
I'll get her. And he holds out his arms.
All right, I'm flipping her back.
Okay, he can't catch you and you fall.
Sorry.
On first examination of the tunnel mouth, does it look like the bad guys are gone?
So are you asking about like the part that I described as the boss wall, where you were kind of here, you knew that walking forward would kind of get into the fight?
Yes.
You can't, those shadows came out of the wall, but you can see that there has been some amount of like cracks in the wall, the pressure of the water has done damage. In the distance, beyond him, like the carts have moved a little bit. It's clear that the tidal wave has made it here. There's a question of what has happened.
Hang on.
Hang on.
Can I divine sense?
Ooh. What is the range on that?
60 feet.
That would be too short for this.
Okay.
If you want to walk like right up to where the shadows would be and then within 60, sure. But I think that's, I'm pulling up the map now. I think that would be like in the combat zone.
I see.
I'm gonna shoot Valaar a text message.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put eyes emoji question mark. What are you seeing?
Aren't you just like right behind me?
I'm with Pharaoh, dude. You walked away.
Okay.
We walked like, I thought you walked like half a day away. Because you're like in the middle of the tunnel now.
Well, the tunnel was fast travel point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it doesn't take a day to go through there.
You guys are day 2 on that square. You're in day 3 right now, but the tunnel is a free square, so you'll get to the city on the day of 3. Okay, let me just delete the evidence from last time. Nothing happened here. Just ignore that. But yeah, from the door, I believe the first of the shadows would have come out there. I think it's fair. If you want to do Divine Sense.
Yeah.
You definitely would not have caught the Shadow Assassin in this, but no, you don't
Just
get
see if
anything.
there's anything. I'm just gonna put a. I guess I'm looking at my phone, which is also illuminating the area around us because it's got light, so that'll be my light source. And I'll just type like the red X emoji, and I'll send it back.
I'm
You
gonna
see-
say X. I'm gonna say X marks the spot. Smiley face.
They're clearly texting each other. What do you guys do? Pharaoh's looking over your shoulder, being like, "What is this?"
I tell him it's extremely rude to read people's text messages. Don't you know that?
No, that's why I asked what it was.
Did you send X marks the spot?
Yeah.
I don't think I know like earthen idiom, so I'm gonna be like, what spot?
The spot.
Pharaoh's trying to push buttons. It doesn't work.
He's touching my phone,
He
and I can't
can't.
have his rapier.
He can't.
Dude, he's pissed
going
me off.
through it.
I don't like this guy. I'd like
Yeah.
to even see him.
Okay,
I'm gonna
cool.
squint really hard and look forward and
Okay.
see if I see anything.
Give me a perception check. This would
18.
be pretty good, but
I don't
no,
think
you
I
see
have
anything.
any addition to
All right, I'm
that.
gonna roll.
Nope.
Oh, also I will convey to whoever's nearby, which I think is these two, that I don't sense any stuff.
Does divine does it sense magic or just
It
like
senses
monsters?
undead, celestials, and fiends, or consecrated or
So
desecrated.
We're not in
objects.
combat or anything here, so I'm just gonna.
I was about to say, should I use my?
This is. I
No,
had
I'm
characterized
just-
this last time as like a boss wall. If you go forward, you know there will be a fight. You guys could do buffs and whatever now, so it's up to you.
This is
What,
like a
so
DPS check.
we know there's gonna be a fight, even though we
Every
just did
time
it-
they've come into this tunnel at this exact spot, the Shadow Assassin pops out.
even after the tidal wave.
Well, we don't
Well,
know.
we don't know yet because no one's
That's
gone
what
far
he
enough yet.
said.
Oh,
But if I detect magic, is he magical enough? The little shadow fella that I could
What's
tell.
the range on? I think it's shorter than Divine
I
Sense.
think detect magic's kind of far. Let me see. I think I
What did the
s-
shadows kill us with last time?
The Shadow's just attacked. It's
oh
30
yeah, detect
feet.
magic is just on myself.
No, I think the boss did.
Within
this
30
Within
big
30 feet, yeah.
Wave that just
Up
one-shot
to
everybody.
60, he is not getting undead currently.
Okay. Well, if he's not getting, would they be undead? The shadows, the little goobers.
That is fair knowledge. Yes.
Okay.
They
Then
are
Guys,
I'll
I'd
walk-
rather die than get trench foot. Should we move forward?
Yeah.
I'm moving.
Yep.
I'm going
I'm gonna
all
walk
the
with
way
you.
up.
Let's roll
going.
initiative. Hugh, was your plan to try and get far before he could pop out?
Yeah, I wanted to
Okay.
go as far as possible.
Let's
before
go.
this starts.
Can you guys go 30 feet from? If you guys, I like this plan. Your plan is to try and just rush them right from the front square. Move yourself 30 feet up. Let's say you guys all got one free round of running.
What about with my boots of speed?
If whatever your speed is, if you want to do that, if it's tripled speed with boots of speed, even better. It's just one action. The best you can do of running is put yourself there.
It's double, right?
So I think boots of speed is. I could be wrong. Double or triple? Double.
Also, my movement's 40, so I moved 80.
Yeah, you could have. He's gonna pop out here. You have the pick of the litter where you want to go with him.
Where's he gonna pop out?
There.
Oh, it wasn't loading for me.
This is you guys' third time through the grinder. There are no like ad shadows, and he appears not quite as dark and wispy, or like shadow magically as powerful as before. So calling in the surge did do something. You have the jump on him. Hugh, did you guys go the full 30? It looks like it was only like 20. Hold on. From here, oh, that's a draw tool.
Sorry, my Albert just loaded.
So you guys could have made it, yeah, to like this line. Foray forgot to move last turn is your name. You can be on the line like right here, let's say. That's fine. Sorry, I moved you. That's fine. Cool. Okay, let's roll initiative. We'll just see how it goes. Oh, a natural 20 for me.
16.
Did you know Jack of all trades adds to initiative? I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was only skills.
I thought so too. I read that in D&D. Like not many people know.
Well, functionally, I don't know if you guys want to do it this way. He gets a natural 20, he's going first. Then you all go?
Then we all go. Yep.
All right. Okay.
So he wipes
Unless
us all, and then
anybody-
we go.
Yeah. I had to jump on him.
Well, no, you still do. If he moves, you're gonna get an attack of
He
opportunity.
doesn't have
Yes.
to move. He
If
just
he-
has to fucking blow us all
Well,
away.
true, but also at the same time, oh, you didn't daylight this time. He had been moving out of it in the past.
He did light.
Yeah,
He
it's
did
not-
do light.
It's
Oh, that's
not
not
daylight
daylight.
though. It's just light.
Okay. Yeah, no, this changes things. He casts a spell on himself and goes fully invisible. And I'm going to leave him in that square because it's his last known location. Then we'll pass to the squad.
7, you should use daylight now.
I cast daylight.
Okay, and I just want to clear something up. Is it 60? It's a 60-foot range of 60-foot radius. We were doing
Radius.
30-foot radius.
60.
60-foot radius is basically the giantest giant spell of all time. So, like, from you, yeah, it goes out all the way to here on both sides.
Yeah.
So you would capture where he was. Nothing is currently happening. Yeah, that is still too small.
Really?
Yeah, this is a 60-foot radius.
What the hell?
Can you see my ruler?
Yeah, I just don't know why it's saying. Okay, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hey, 7, can you also walk towards me?
Yes. I'm going to move towards Shark.
Perfect.
Okay.
Does
Short
he
shark?
pop up at all?
Nope. Those of you who saw, you and anyone else with other magics can take a reaction to try and identify the spell as it's being cast. If you want to roll an Arcana. It would be, I think, a 19 to tell what this is.
No
damn.
shot.
I
Or
was
no,
close.
it would be, yeah, I think that's right.
Here comes a nat 20 from the guy with 0 Arcana. Oh, it's a nat 20.
It is. I can see it from here.
I saw it too.
22.
Okay, you both get it. Last episode, you rolled like the exact thing on a D8 that you needed to, and you guys said this campaign will never be difficult with rolls like this. This campaign will never be difficult with rolls like this.
Especially when they're called shots.
That's
crazy.
fucking crazy. The spell he cast was Greater Invisibility. It's concentration up to a minute. It's true invisibility though. He can still attack, but it is concentration.
So we can do AoE damage to him.
As long as you
Wait,
can,
so he can move in this invisibility.
yeah, anyone can move, even with regular invisibility. It's Greater lets you attack and cast spells.
So
Right,
just-
but if a character goes invisible, people still know where they are, technically speaking.
You could find him, but
Right.
you don't know where he is inherently. He is invisible. He has moved from that square.
Talk to
How,
you.
how do you know where he is?
Because I'll talk about it later.
Okay, fair enough. So 7 casts the daylight, moves forward. 7, I think you can even see, this is so big, those minor shadows are like kind of peeking in at the edge. They are being held back by this daylight spell. In the combats you'd seen before this, where they were already next to you, they were attacking because there's no way they could escape in time to not die, but they can't get into this radius. So you guys have a pretty safe zone as long as they start on the outside. Make sense? Okay.
I'm going to start by raging because I'm assuming it took us more than a minute to get here from the front of the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Closer to an hour, I think.
And then I'm going to look up in the air and go, stupid shadow, say what?
You're trying to intimidate?
No, I'm trying to see if he goes, what? So I know where he is.
Maybe that's a.
I would have said intimidation if you go stupid shadow. Say what?
Right,
While you're
that's
angry.
probably
Stupid shadow, say what? And then I'm raging, so. Do I get advantage from rage on that? No.
I assume if you don't get advantage on intimidate for raging, I'm saying
Yeah.
that Wizards of the Coast has really truly fucked up.
I agree. Well, it's a 4 and a 3.
Well,
So I'm thinking he's not too intimidated.
I'm thinking you're just yelling at tunnel walls, and I really love that.
All right.
I mean, it's shaking, right? It's this big barbarian just with the deepest lungs yelling. Stupid shadows like what?
Anybody got something to do that might make him appear before I swing my axe blindly?
I cast Hemp's Big Gamble.
Oh
and I'm
boy.
going to do it at level 2 so it goes up.
Okay.
I rolled a 19.
Yep. Give me a second. So you're doing it level 2, so it goes to 3.
Mm-hmm.
You rolled a 19.
Might not help, but it'll do something.
I think I like. There's a few close. Let me see what this does.
Does any kind of damage break concentration, or is there a chance it breaks concentration?
Damage would let him would make a save. This is awesome. So this is, you have casted Erupting Earth, which is you pick a point in the ground and then range, and then it like churns the earth and stone in a cube. And any creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. Hemp is very smart, and you have seen him sink into the floor several times. In fact, this exact place. So you fire off this earth churning spell. What's the save for it?
It is going to be a dex.
Okay,
So
what's the
he's
number?
Certain. It's going to be a 16.
Okay, let's see.
He definitely saves that.
Does he?
I think so. There's no way this guy's bad dex.
He doesn't have bad dex, but with a 7, he does not save. So roll 3d12 bludgeoning damage.
3d12, baby.
That's so many damage.
1, a 7. No, I'm just 7, 3, 5. So 15.
Okay, I'm gonna see if he saves the. No. All right. So here's what happens. You basically. Oh, the only way this could work is if you hit Shark too. So Shark, would you do one as well?
It's a dexterity throw, and I can see it, which means I get advantage. Oh,
They're
danger
going to take
sense.
half.
Are we
That's
all
not
kind of
bad.
doing our turn at the same time?
Yeah. That's
Can I say that before this happened, I moved over here and I'm going to bless a couple people?
You can bless them. Yeah.
So I'll bless Hemp, Shark, and Hugh.
Okay.
I saved. I got a 19.
Okay. You will take half of that, which was 15.
15, so he takes
8.
8 or 7.
I think it's 8.
8. Yeah. Also, the terrain in those 4 squares is going to
Yeah,
be difficult. Or I guess it's a little bit of a radius, so probably around here. These will be like churned up squares, but I don't know that it's really going to matter that much. He appears from out of the floor, and you can actually see he has taken damage from the magic. He is no longer invisible.
Perfect.
All right, I'll run on over here.
I at the same time will
he
strike
at the
him
same
with
spot,
my
or-
axe.
Yep, so we got an attack here. What?
Where is he?
He's right there, yes. He went underground like 20 feet.
Oh.
Nat 20!
Jesus Christ.
Is it gonna be a crit?
Get
Roll your
fucked,
attack, too.
Shadow!
Here I come, Shark.
Do it!
20, but not a nat
I
20.
feel like this is our anime scene.
Yeah, it really is.
Overcoming the big bad.
He has 64 health. You can roll your second attack. You can roll your attacks. A crit alone might kill him.
Yeah, from Shark it might. Here, I'll do my damage for my first hit, and we'll see what Shark got. So I got.
Yeah, if you want to roll yours first and see, we can see if Shark's crit will kill.
Was mine's? Did I get a sneak attack on him?
Yeah, I would say that he was not ready for the attack while he was invisible underground.
6 plus 5.
Baby.
11.
Are you rubbing your crit?
Before the crit.
What was the total?
16. Whoops. Jesus. Sorry.
Before you reveal, I'm curious.
Yep.
Oh.
I like to think this is like our
22
Final
for me.
Fantasy X.
He's down to
combo move.
42 health.
Oh, he's fucking going.
What did you do?
31 before crit.
Holy
I rolled well.
That's big.
So you guys have been through this fight a few times. He has killed you a couple of times. He assaulted you back in Spaceport, and he got in your pod and said, basically, you're not enough. And here, in the tunnel, on round 3, you guys blitzkrieged, blew up the Earth, daylighted all his friends away, and just executed him with a single axe attack with a little help from a friend. What does it look like, and how does it go down?
I do this. Take it from there, Shark.
A quick little poke, and then I just like muster up all my anger and fucking slice right into the shoulder. I mean, he's a shadow, but just like
When you
dislodge
slice him, he goes,
straight through.
what? Like, as you say, Shadow says, what? He goes, what?
And as I turn away, because his body explodes,
Yeah.
so I turn from the explosion and go, got him.
It explodes like black energy. It spews out into the tunnel. You feel the like negative energy of the shadows like pressing against your daylight just immediately disperse. There's like a sense of relief in the tunnel as you feel like you're no longer being like enclosed on by like dark presence. And after he explodes, you hear like a small clatter. There's like a faceless mask with like a hood drawn over it, kind of like you would see in an old timey like assassin's cowl, like hit the ground.
Oh, and because of Great Weapon Mastery, you get to make an additional attack with your bonus action because you crit.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a good point. And I killed him.
Yeah.
So here, I'm going to hit something.
Hemp's going to go, no! And then be like, oh, I thought the loop was going to reset. I was kind of worried maybe he was important.
The big gamble paid off.
I'm going to pick
That was
up
very
the
lucky.
mask.
Yeah.
What?
I was about to say, we're brushing over that.
I'm going to pick up the mask.
Okay.
Hold on, it might be like a JoJo's mask.
That's fine.
Put
I'm
it-
picking it up.
Put it on.
I didn't.
Put it on.
Can I already?
Done.
Valaar, it feels powerful and a little evil in your hands.
Oh, you
Okay.
He of all people would know this feeling.
I think you'd look
I
really
feel like there's a time and place.
right here, right now.
I bet it's something stealthy, so
Yeah.
I can roll 50s forever.
Yes, but you can already roll 30s. I roll 2s. If I can boost mine, we can start sneaking past things.
Everybody in the group starts sneaking
I think a 50 is good.
I'll put it on.
Okay.
I'm attracted to this power.
Go attract
Sexual.
space.
It doesn't.
Do anything.
No, I'm trying to figure out. It takes a moment for it to like acclimate to you, but you can feel yourself kind of almost like getting a new muscle, like you worked out for a long, like you haven't worked out in a long time, and then you do like back, and you're like, oh, I remember that I feel things back there. Like there's a part that I was missing this whole time, and it's a new like magic muscle. You feel yourself like slowly pulling in different arcane energies that you didn't have before. But it will take a little more time before you can fully figure out what that looks like. You attune to items over the course of an hour.
Cool.
Does this have like the little open mouth thing on it? The mask?
It was faceless, but when you put it on and attune to
faceless.
it, magic items attune to whoever is wearing it. So it is a faceless mask. What do you have?
What did we decide when we talked a while ago that the steed was going to look like? What did we say? Wasn't it like a star stag thing?
Mm-hmm.
So it would, I think the mask would be a stag face with the eyes cut out, so you would see like my glowing eyes through it.
Okay, nice. That design doesn't exist right away, but like over the course of the hour, it like forms, it gets brighter, and eventually it just becomes a part of his face where you can tell like the ultimate visage of Valaar like actualizing in this moment. Like I said, it's going to take an hour. What do you guys do now that you're in the quiet of the tunnel?
And then we push through.
Yeah, let's move.
Okay. I think, Valaar, when you get to the other side of the tunnel, let's say it takes about an hour to walk through, you are fully given the power in this moment. And now that you're tuned, you do feel there is something almost poisonous about this magic. It doesn't feel exactly right, but it is very powerful. And what it does is it lets you cast a slightly modified version of a level 5 wizard spell of your choice per day.
Damn.
Hemp, what level spells do you have?
Third, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Homie
some
literally
crazy
became
level
Dio
5 ones.
Brando right in front of us, dude.
Okay, I need a list of wizard spells now.
If you want, you can
Have
ruin
fun.
the whole.
They're all of the spells.
Is that like dimensional rift level of
I was
magic?
gonna say-
There's some scary stuff up there.
I think you can do like.
6 is universe breaking, 5 is campaign problems.
Hey guys,
Yeah, I
do you
was
want to
gonna say.
leave?
I was gonna say you can ruin. the
Hey
campaign.
guys, new campaign.
Okay, hang on.
I put a show on this.
You can continue. I'm
Do
going
you want me
to
to
go
just
find
read
a
them? Do you
list.
want me to just read? Well, because the reason I was mentioning this is because the wall it's tattered, but it is still a wall there.
Oh, the
And there
wall
are
bodies.
some scattered undead on the other side, but he's looking to list of spells. This would be a good time to flex the powers.
This is a good time to use one that
I'm gonna.
is called teleportation circle.
That would be. Where can you send me the list?
Yeah, I got
Let's monkey chain up, boys.
There's got to be a fast. way
That
to
one
find
is a
this
bit
on
hard
5e
for several
tools, right?
reasons we couldn't quite use yet. There's like rare components, and it also links up usually. Real teleport is 6th, I think.
So does it? Is it gonna like suck his life force once you
Oh.
cast a spell? Dude, you might die. Like you actually might die.
You might, but
fuck
you
it.
know, time loop.
These are all the level 5 ones.
I think so.
There is some DM discretion to be had here. Like, for example, if you say, I cast Create Spell Jamming Helm, I'll laugh at you.
Okay. I don't know what any of these do.
Yeah, it's
so
kind of
like,
funny that they give it to
he
you.
showed me this. Can you give me a TLDR on contact other plane?
I think the title got it.
Okay.
Did you go look up Dimension Door? What's that? Is that
Dimension Door, I think, only takes 2 people.
No, I mean not for us, just for the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just bye bye. You're no
What is
longer a problem.
Infernal Calling?
I don't remember off the dome piece.
Is that like summon demon?
The first line says, uttering a dark incantation, you summon a devil from the 9 hells.
Oh, I know that guy.
I don't know. What do you think it does?
Do you just like roll a D100 for that and like, oh, you got Aasimar?
The next paragraph says, the devil is unfriendly toward you and your companions. Roll initiative for the devil, which has its own terms. It literally also says, it's under the dungeon master's control.
Oh, what if we got in the hot air balloon and dropped the devil down?
That would be funny, but I mean,
Like
they might fly.
I was gonna say he could probably get a little bit of a flight. Is it random or does he get to pick the spell?
He's going to get to pick the spell.
That's so sick.
Out of character, is this worth? We're about to go fight a lot of things.
No,
at
it's
the
definitely
college.
not
Should
worth
I?
the wall.
No, I was gonna say we
Yeah.
should definitely say
It's the wall and all the zombies behind it.
Yeah, but those zombies, I think we could probably sneak by with Sneak Without Trace. I got through with like an 18 or 19 on that. They're pretty easy.
I'll say it's open enough you guys feel like you could try to get by the wall if you are very stealthy.
I will not be very stealthy.
The Pass Without Trace, you just need a 19.
Then, yep.
All you need to do
there's-
is roll over a 9.
Yep, there's a chance that doesn't happen. There's actually almost a 50%
19
chance
was
that
also
doesn't
contested
happen.
last time. That number can change.
Wait, what about
Which
level spells
I
help
still
with
think we can
stealth?
fight them. There's a lot of us here.
Pass without trace is the best
Yeah, but
one.
there's like 20 of them. It'd be a waste of. I mean, we can fight them. It'd just be a waste of your good spell. You should save that for the.
No, I'm saying I still wouldn't use the good spell. We can
Oh,
just
okay.
fight them.
I'm fine with that. Whatever.
I feel like I shouldn't use big, massive power on wall.
completely
Make
agree.
a wisdom saving throw.
Well, you get it once per day, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Are you
If he
gonna-
chooses.
Oh, okay, are we saying once per day, like once per game session, or
No, once per day.
actual?
Once per. You get 5 of the casts basically. That's what I'm saying. It's not that big of a deal.
Wow, that's bad. You said wisdom.
I think you're gonna get stupider and
12.
stupider every time.
So your party is saying, let's just sneak by this. It's not a problem. Is that how Valaar feels?
Valaar is pretty aware that he's not very sneaky.
What would be your response to Hugh saying, let's just sneak by?
I'd be down to try.
He says, I'd be down to try. And his right hand raises, and he uses the mask and casts Cone of Cold. The same spell that has annihilated you guys time and time again. He utterly blizzards, freezes the wall, and everything behind it in a 60-foot cone. Valaar, I don't even think you realize what you've done until after it's cast.
What the fuck
Hey,
was that?
hey guys, that was something.
Wow.
I can't use that anymore today, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. We couldn't make it to the college today anyway. I don't think.
Did you mean to do that?
Do what?
What?
What happened?
I am now scared of Valaar.
I'm not, because me and him are friends, and he would never do that to me.
Yeah, but he can't control it. He might not
Yeah,
mean
but
to
I
kill
think-
you.
Well, I think his subconscious is controlling it, because he
You
was
just
like, we can just
exploded that whole
yeah.
wall.
That was me.
That was you. You did that. You didn't feel that happen?
Or it's your
Mm.
dad controlling him.
I kind of feel like you should say
Oh.
thank you.
Could be big. And your dad likes me. At least that's
There's
the vibe I've been
Pharaoh
getting.
from behind Shark says, that would be reasonable. He solved all those problems.
Well, yeah, thanks. That's fair. But I'm more curious if you meant to do it.
Maybe you should carry the
Yeah.
mask on your side and not wear it while we're
Have
traveling.
you tried taking the mask off?
I mean, it's pretty strong. I don't think I should do that.
What about like when you sleep? You gonna sleep in that? You'll get pimples and stuff.
I'm used to sleeping in armor. I've done it
That's
my
a good
entire
point.
life.
All right, that's fair.
I thank Valaar. I say thank you so much.
Can I
TYSM.
Arcana check it to get the vibe of that
Sure.
little guy?
If he lets you.
May I?
Uh,
I just want to see how strong it makes you. Why are you so big and strong? I want to see the mythical materials it's made of. Then we can go watch a movie.
yeah, I'll let you check it.
Okay.
So we'll say you guys have solved all the problems here. You guys are, I assume, walking towards the city.
Sure.
This is you two kind of on the road, taking it easy.
When Charlie walked through this before, there was the little strike team that was down
Yep.
by the fire. Do we see this as we walk
They are
by?
there and they escaped the blizzard. Oh, and one more thing. There was like one of those commanding officers you saw on the beach. He's like behind the wall, like with a scroll that's been like blizzarded out and completely like torn apart. Like he was about to cast a spell on you guys from coming through. But he is an ice cube.
Should we go see what that spell is?
We can go
It's
see.
that one's destroyed. I mean, like he was
Oh.
about to attack you when
I
you.
see.
So maybe the mask protected us then. It could sense. Yeah.
I rolled a 27.
Ooh, I was thinking 26 actually. Nice. Okay. You know that this is not a traditional magic ability and that it is cursed in some way, but 26 or 7 would not have been enough to know. I do think that now that you know that there's a problem with this, it's possible that you could figure out a more like intense way of studying it, perhaps through magical aid, that you could maybe get to the bottom of the barrel on this one, but 27 won't give you the full thing. You do know, though, that it is definitely cursed.
Valaar, you have been cursed, my brother.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Seems kind of more like a blessing at the moment, actually.
Yeah, it does. But, you roll with the punches as we keep going. Maybe we can...
Pharaoh, do you know what that magical item's curse is?
Think real hard.
I can surmise, perhaps. Jonnet, pacifist. Didn't like fighting. But killed you guys 3 times.
So that was the shadow assassin. He was your friend.
He was a traveling companion, yes. But also, it's possible that there's something more sinister. Truly don't know.
Wait, that shadow is... Sorry, out of character, that shadow assassin was one of the old
Yes.
Oh, it was
museum
the half-life.
members.
Mhm.
Who's Jonnet?
We just fucked that guy up big time. All right.
Well, we don't know he's dead. Maybe his shadow form is dead or something.
Could Lo make a mask like that?
Who do you think made it?
So Lo made it. That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
Low main.
So why did you do that?
To say that. That was
You're
spooky.
telling me a shrimp fried
Nearing the
rice?
end of his tenure, I spoke of dark rituals, soul theft, blood magic, so many evil and interesting things. He became unpopular after killing his friends, and so he needed help. They couldn't say no.
So the shadow assassin was one of the was the shadow assassin Jonnet? Was he dead already?
That I don't know, but if Jonnet was alive, he would not commit murder so wantonly. No.
Sounds like my dad's the big puppet master here, guys. I want to apologize in advance.
That's okay.
You know, that
We
would
haven't
be the
liked
little
him the whole
puppet master.
time.
Blows up one vagina and then ruins the whole universe.
It's not your fault. Sins
Wife,
of the
guys, am
father
I
and
right?
all that.
Yep, you did not do that.
It's sins of the father and
Sins
all
of
that.
the father, yeah.
The apple fell far from the tree.
Thanks. I
Well-
appreciate that.
Not super far, because you do kill people for a living.
A
He
lot.
also
It's still in the orchard, but
he
yeah,
gives
pretty far
sentience
from
to things too, and then abandons them like after a minute.
No,
It's pretty cruel.
You're looking at it all wrong.
Like it fell and it rolled down a hill a little bit, but it's still in that same
Did it,
orchard.
I could have had some backspin. It might have come back at the end.
Didn't we confirm through the screenplay that the kid deserved it?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
but I'll say
The kid.
it's still rolling. It's still rolling.
Yeah.
Could be out of the orchard any
Speaking
day
of
now.
screenplay, I'm really bored. Do you guys want to use that?
Hey, did my dad give you anything? He gave Thallo a bow tie. He gave Jonnet or John whatever.
I think
mask.
now that you mention it, some boots, but
Are you wearing them?
no,
How'd you take them off?
I just didn't like them.
Where are they?
I don't know.
I think that surprises me.
Shit-eating grin on his face.
I'm gonna. No, go ahead.
Yeah, Thallo can't take off his bow tie. This guy presumably couldn't take off his mask. How did you
I
take
haven't
off
seen
his
him
mask?
try.
Can you try to take the mask off? You can put it right back on, buddy. We're not gonna take
No,
it.
I mean it's attuned to me now. I don't want to risk it not working next time.
Yeah, but my dad made it, and he's killing people. He might kill you.
Well, I'm stronger than those people were.
You're not stronger than my dad. He blew up pussy.
Oh, you haven't seen what I can do. Damn, Valaar's here, baby. This is like Peter Parker walking down the street in the suit and Valaar in the mask. Oh God, I'm gonna walk up to Pharaoh and say, "You can't handle the truth," and straighten my tie.
Oh, okay. He
And I'm gonna
makes
spit
a.
on them.
You make your roll. He
Spit
makes a
on
save.
Is are we able to tell if he's physically here, like, or is this?
We
he
haven't.
can phase through
You
stuff.
know the rules.
Yeah.
Right now, he cannot be physically here, but he is here, and he can somewhat interact with the environment. The evidence of which he shouted, "Bad guys heard it."
Okay.
23.
I'm going to say he succeeds. How long does that last?
I succeed.
I'm going to say he succeeds. How long does that last?
This. Oh, let me.
No, I'm saying you can just object to whatever I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were asking me how long.
No, I was just
see.
asking if you wanted to just
Yeah,
dunk
I
on.
forgot it's a new day, so
every-
thanks for reminding
Yeah.
me. I'm going to object to the 6.
Okay, he says, "What pathetic magics?" And then you,
Objection!
oh, fear. New motivation. Yes, sorry.
What?
I was getting it to character.
Oh, okay. Do you have the boots on you?
No,
Do you know where they are?
I assume the museum. I never really liked them.
Or they were not Prada or something.
He did the whole little jester thing with the twirlies.
Cute.
It's so
They look
gauche.
so good on you, though. I bet.
Unbelievable.
Where are they in the museum?
I don't know. In fact, I don't even know that your museum is the same museum. This is all news to me.
Well, I'm out.
Well,
Tag in.
surely there's more we could ask.
There's
him here.
absolutely a lot
Did
more.
Hugh actually fight 10,000 giants?
I can't tell a lie.
No. That's
Hmm.
something.
All right, we'll talk about this in a minute.
And
Young
by the
man.
way, Stewie, you're not that
You wanna
heavy.
ask
Shark
him
is
more
just a
about
baby.
Pharaoh?
Oh, thank
Yeah.
Or
you.
about Thalo?
Yeah. What? Do you know about Thalos bow tie?
No.
Hmm.
Does it the black one?
God, I fucking hate this guy.
Did you know he's still alive?
No, but I assumed.
Okay.
What type of performance are you actually going to do for us? And should we trust you to go to the Performing
Oh
Arts Center?
no, we were going to do a performance.
And
We.
What items are at the Performing Arts Center?
Glad you asked. He says there are 2. The first is called Curtain Call. Actually, and he gestures to his hip, it's this, a fine blade. It can aid you at the beginning or an end of a combat.
Crazy Foray's not here to hear that. Nobody tell him.
And the last is he kind of like flares up his mantle, and it looks like those Fire Nation mantles, basically the burgundy with the thing. And he says, "A mantle of mannerisms, my favorite, helps you put on a performance. And I've been watching. You might have some additional benefit to this when you take on your roles of Solid Snake and all of these other things. It may give you. Oh, I've been watching.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Oh, and you had one more of the army boys. You've stolen a speech card from them. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Saving
When-
it for the perfect moment. It'll come up.
Yes. Well, I don't understand that, but I have seen your performances. I think you could gain additional benefits from it.
What does it do?
It might get you more into character. You could. How do you feel as this character? Stealthy? It might grant you expertise that a role would give.
Oh.
If you were sorry to just bounce all over.
Sure.
If you were me, what would you ask the screenplay?
Oh, something entertaining.
Like what?
I don't know. That's why I am watching. I can't. Your twists and turns are magnificent.
Can we trust you not to kill us?
If killing you was the least boring alternative, I would do it.
Do you want to help us?
As far as it's interesting.
So, the jazz music was Thalo. My dad put a bow tie on Thalo. Why would he do that?
What does it do?
He can't tell us anything about specific things. He doesn't know you anymore.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it erased his memory some too.
Perhaps, or maybe it bound him to servitude of some kind. Gave him a geas, a magical quest that was irrefusable, something he normally wouldn't do.
So why?
I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to know what the quest was.
I wonder if his quest is to break into the museum.
It seems like it is. Does that sound like something my dad would want?
Why would he break into the museum when he had full access to the museum in a past life? That makes no sense.
Could be a different museum, like you said.
To
Oh,
find
that's a good point.
his son.
Do you think my dad's looking for me? Because if so, why did he abandon me?
Your father's
counterintuitive.
actions were all based out of familial love for your mother. It's possible he came to his senses, the power of family, I suppose.
Does that sound like low to you?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. Maybe he
Yeah,
wants
but
to
maybe
kill
he
me.
could take a piece of you and regenerate your
I
you
guess
got her
some kind
DNA
of
in
ritual,
there
yeah,
somewhat.
perhaps a resurrection thing. I'm not really sure.
Do you get attacked when you walk through the city?
Do I?
Yeah, do the undead hurt you?
No, it's the amount of visibility that I have is up to my discretion. Gotcha. One time I tried to put a performance on, they didn't even laugh.
Well, you're not that funny.
Don't say that.
Say that again when we've entered the city.
I take it back. It was a joke.
Yeah, he played a prank on me out there.
See, I'm funny.
Oh, good.
What else can we ask him while he's telling the truth? There's got to be a big one.
There's got to be something huge. Do you know how to fix the bomb problem?
Well, yeah. The answer's in the college.
Yeah, but do you know it already?
Oh, no. Well beyond my... Well. Listen, minorly deific.
Oh, wait. Since we only have so much time, stop talking. What's in the mountains to the east?
Some kind of powerful divine seed that your friend was offering for me to do some kind of ritual where I would take over the land.
Can we trust you with that
sounds like a
power?
win-win.
Nope.
That does sound like a win.
If
Wait,
you-
we
if
can't
you-
trust you?
Wait,
Oh, no.
wait. If you get that, if you get that power, can you do anything else, or are you just gonna stay here?
I will do the most supremely interesting thing to me at that time.
But it'll all still be in this timeline or like
Maybe.
this world, right?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. Let's do that card second. All it says is make a god. It doesn't say make a good god.
That's what I was kind of
It
thinking.
just says make a god.
Well, it's
we
kind of
do
like
that.
with Dino Rodeo. We just kind of like got
We
right
just-
out of there.
And that's it. We're like the fucking magic treehouse fucking gone wrong. So
Here's a freebie. Here's one. Yes, I am a little down on my divine luck and I can't escape my city domain, but when I arrived here, I was still fairly powerful in a way I had never experienced before, and I was angry and I wanted to go back and give Lo a piece of my mind. I was not able to access the museum, and even at the height of that power, stuck here. So I don't think I'll be going back to any museum.
I will keep it so real with you guys. This is like our 11th, 12th loop or something. Hemp's kind of getting burnt out. I don't know about you guys. I kind of want to
Shirts
go
have been
back to the
burnt out.
museum and see my wife, I think.
You're married?
Yeah.
It's my mother.
No, it's not.
That explains
You're not
nothing.
The
married.
scientist.
Oh, that's right. You didn't end up marrying
The
my
museum
mom.
is...
I didn't want to marry your mom.
You hit on her a whole lot for
yeah.
somebody who didn't want to marry
And then I
her.
said she's ugly.
What?
I was kidding.
What?
I didn't mean that. Your mom's beautiful,
This
but I
is-
have a more beautiful wife.
Do you know why you're trapped here?
Talk to
Not trapped, but I was from here, and after my museum quest, I was returned here in a cruel joke, I would say, with no audience.
Why did,
long-
well,
You go first. You go first.
why did the museum send you back? Or
It always works that way.
what, when you fail?
When you're done,
Did you find out if the museum was good or bad?
I never asked. Why would I? It was interesting.
What was your last mission?
That's a great question. You're fucking cooking today, Hugh.
I think the magic wears off. Fuck. And he says, it was a lie. Hugh told us that we were going to a place.
Low told us.
Lo told us, excuse me.
You
Lo
think all
told us.
hippo gifts look the same?
I'm not being racist, but they do. This is a callback to the when you guys looked at the picture and it was like there was one hippo and someone goes, "Is that Hugh's dad?" There's only been ever two hippos ever, and we sat there for like 35 minutes, being like, "I'm gonna roll to see if two hippos are related." I'm like, "You explain to me how the fuck you would know
And
that."
when this happens, I'm gonna look at Shark and say, "This is why you shouldn't destroy books about racism. You caused it."
I'll solve that in a
It's a
minute.
big callback.
It was a trap. It was a trap. So our last mission, it never happened. It became a big necromantic ritual to steal souls and power up your father. So I don't really know if that's helpful.
Your dad's fucked up a lot of shit.
A lot of it. Yeah, not that funny anymore.
How long were you in the museum?
What mission is this of yours?
This is our third one.
Oh yeah, no. You lose track of time when you're in the museum service. I have no clue.
Thanks for still telling the truth, even though you didn't have to.
Was I?
I'm going to, even if you didn't, that's a fine answer.
Hey, fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'll accept it.
Did you
It's
have? Did you? I thought I saw someone. Did you have something? You,
The zone of truth wore off.
what was it?
I was gonna ask if you're secretly working for Lowe.
Oh, I feel like you could have gotten you. This has been
You're an
monopolized
actor,
here,
you're a
right?
trickster,
I will
right?
give both of you one because you guys have been quiet, and thank you for allowing them to have the spotlight. So I will give you one. You're on deck. But when you ask him that, he says, "No, I don't even know. I didn't even know he was truly alive. My script went missing one day, and it reappeared on the North Shore."
I trust him.
Can I have your shoes since you don't like them?
If you were to find them, I grant you ownership.
Perfect.
All right. You guys are finally at the doors to the city, and there are two skeletons. One that says I only tell the truth. And the other one says, my brother always lies. What do you do?
I pull out my blaster and I shoot one of them.
It dies.
We don't have time for this.
It dies, and the other one says, you missed.
That's a liar.
Can I go through now?
You cannot enter.
I'm gonna shoot him in
He
the head.
dies. Okay, you step into the city.
Which way's the college, Hugh?
Straight through this way.
Looks like it's.
But the college is boring. I guess we have to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we go get the cool items before the college
What cool items?
at the Performing Arts Center?
We have to go past
No,
the
it's
college.
past the college, right?
Yes,
Yes,
but we
you
have
could.
a very large fight about to occur.
Or, I'm just saying, oh wait, this is night of 3.
Yeah.
Are we camping here?
Probably. Right?
We probably should, and if we want tomorrow, we have the hot air balloon to take
We
us
can
a
skip.
square with no day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. We can go get this stuff from the performing arts, or we can go to college. Up to you guys. I'm fine with either.
Basically, the balloon will let you skip a square of your choosing.
I'll leave it up to you guys. Whatever you want to do.
I feel like the theater is going to be a lot of like performance checks, maybe, and then the college would be
That'd be crazy.
The fight, yeah, right. So probably the theater first.
All right. Well, let's sleep and, or do we balloon like?
You tell me. It's your group, brother.
We should probably sleep when we know it's safe.
Well, it's not safe.
That's fair.
I had to sleep in a bush, and I heard rustling and bustling and busting.
And I can't fit in a bush.
I can keep watch.
It was like a drainage ditch. The spot you're thinking of probably was big enough. Maybe it's not full bush cover for everyone, but probably everyone could find a place that's somewhat hidden.
Houses. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and we're still right by the gate, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're relatively safe compared to the rest of the city. I
We do
feel
a
like.
tiny hut.
Tiny hut and House of Cards.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
tiny hut.
All right.
That
Let's
works.
Sleep.
Before this day happens, can either of the DMs send me a quick list of things I should not even consider doing with my new spells?
I think you should do them in.
No.
I think it's. Yeah, I was about
I
to
mean,
say.
I just because I will do a lot of stuff. I just want if there's one that you guys are like, hey, let's not. Like you said, you'll laugh at me. Send me
I will laugh
like
at
which
you.
ones of those should I not?
Oh
even
no,
try?
you misunderstand. I'm gonna laugh at you.
The premise is that the spells will be modified in a way
Yes.
that you will not destroy everything.
I
So
Or-
if you want to like contact other plane, it won't like fold the universe inward. You'll
I
just get
see.
to talk.
Basically, this is the hood of make a spell assassin, and anything that could have possibly broken him out of that would have been disallowed in its creation.
Okay.
Also,
We also gave
I
you
see.
the gun
So I
and
can
arrow.
break the game as I.
You can try, but the hood probably won't let you do it.
I got you.
I'm also, before I get in one of the tiny huts to sleep, I'm going to pick up a head and 2 arms, some bones from the skeletons we
Mhm.
killed, and just put them in my backpack.
Okay, you grab some bones.
Yep.
So you make these 2 houses like kind of off the road. Do you want to do anything to hide them, or are they just kind of here? You're just going to deal with whatever.
Is there a way to? Do we have a way to conceal them if we wanted to?
I
Can
was
I
thinking
use
how-
prestidigitation to like make mine look leafy, like it's a bush?
Yeah, if you want to you can use it as like a small vacuum and like move
Yeah.
leaves and stuff.
How big is a tiny house? Tiny hut.
Let me double check real quick. It's pretty big.
Like, how big's the outside?
I think it's 4 squares.
Oh,
Basically,
okay,
yeah.
so it's big.
10-foot radius.
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, 4 square feet.
I just call that a hut.
Hmm.
And I have a 40-foot cube.
All right.
Okay.
Well.
So a house of cards that are canonically magic cards,
That's
and
right.
Liam's tiny hut. Boop. You try to give them some vegetation. Why don't you give me like a performance check? I would say, just to we'll say this is art of some kind. You're trying to make it happen.
That's 17.
Okay. It is a 17 worth of hidden.
Great.
Now what?
I sleep.
Before everyone goes to bed, I'm gonna wild shape into like a raven, and we're near like the gate of the city, right?
Mhm,
I'm
yeah.
gonna just go up to the top of the gate and just sentries rest up there
Ooh, I don't think you can do that while you're.
while wild shaped.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I do think you could get up there and then just sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big wall, and I assume there's passageways and stuff up there.
Yeah, sure.
So you, Raven, go. What does your Transformers montage look like?
It's like a, it's.
Wait,
like
can he do? I don't think he can fly yet, can he?
Oh, okay. So
But
no
you
raven.
almost certainly could climb.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. What
yeah, I
is
was
it?
gonna say I just turned into an ape, and I just.
Okay. You become monkey-like and climb up. Give me roll a d20. Let's see how well it goes. And you can add. I assume you don't have ape stats in front of you.
I don't have ape stats.
I'm guessing athletics is like 8 or 9.
Plus 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Then it would be a unnatural 20.
Okay, that's enough. So you climb up to the top of the city gates and you kind of survey. Give me a perception check from up here.
That's a unnatural 20 again.
Okay, it is getting to be the night of day 3. You like a ways away in the city, like through the skyline of like various like towers and like water towers and other like things that kind of jut out like weird city skyline. There's a large manor. It's like very clearly a regal house of some kind. Occasionally, when the night comes, you see like the flash, a very, very vivid white pulse flash inside.
Okay. I kind of whisper to myself, "We're not alone."
Mm-hmm.
And I'll keep watch for the night.
Okay. Sure, there are zombies, but nothing in your Sentry's Rest state. Nothing jeopardizes your long rest. You do see them kind of wander by the house, but the 17 was enough, and the night goes by without event.
Wow.
Now, how are you getting down in the morning?
You said there's passageways, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just take a passageway.
This is a city like fortified gate. You can just take a ladder down.
Yeah, I'll just take a ladder.
Okay. you find it from up here. It's like in a gatehouse.
I was just going to say I can use Featherfall if you wanted to jump.
Yes, but also, since we're in another populated area, overnight, a spirit comes to talk to you. Who is it?
I don't know. I've never met him before.
Just a person?
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a city watchman here.
Yeah.
He's kind of grizzled, like he looks like he's been on the job for a while, and he says, "This is a new experience. Hello, I'm Adam, captain of the watch."
Hi, Adam. What do we need to look out for in this city?
Oh, the zombies. Yeah, and he like lifts up his armor, and there's just like a huge bite out of his lung.
Where do they like to hide?
Everywhere, and he just like points at zombies like outside, and then he's like, sometimes there's even zombie birds. Oh my god, the pigeons. Oh my god, the pigeons.
The pigeons, okay.
Yeah.
Do they... Okay. I can't think of anything else to ask right now.
Never seen a ghost before?
Just not one of your stature.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
You calling me fat or?
No, is there any like really
I've lost a lot of weight.
giant zombie we need to look out
Oh
for?
yeah, there's a ton of giant zombies. In fact, I think there's even a giant worm somewhere. Now that I think about it, in the subway.
Do you know how the worm is defeated?
I think it's still here.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. To be clear, don't go in the subway. It's bad.
What's a subway?
Well, there's two. There's a restaurant that makes sandwiches, and then there's a public transportation rail line we call a subway.
Okay, great.
The latter. The sandwich shops are probably fine. Actually, the food is probably still good. Now that I think about it, especially the tuna.
Go for a sub right now. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay. This has been enlightening. Are you here to save the world?
No.
Great. I'm gonna go now.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And he walks out.
Guys, they have a Subway here. Who wants a sandwich?
Fuck, that sounds good right now.
Oh, yeah, I met that guy Jared.
Oh my god.
Down in hell, I was handling his trial. Terrible, terrible guy.
The crazy sad part is I think you've already
I was gonna say,
canonicized
that's
Jared.
just-
And you also said back then he was a terrible, terrible
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, it's not going to change.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
So, it is day of 4. We are here kind of in the gate square. What are we doing? Calling in a balloon?
I think we call a balloon. Let's go to the Performing Arts Center.
Balloon won't take us there, will it? We'll have to go there and walk a day, right?
You can skip over one square.
Over the square.
So
okay.
can we, like,
Yeah. We could skip over.
diagonal
Sure.
like
Yeah.
that.
It
Huge.
it's not quite so rigid. Pick a square, pretend like you've gone through it, and go to the next square.
All right. We've gone through here and we land here.
Cool.
Sick.
You actually have to call it though. That's right. Role play in my role playing game.
Yeah, so I got the balloon call sign. It's sky high.
Fly
Fly
high.
high.
How the fuck do you guys know the call sign?
Well, Sky High is a movie. It couldn't be that. No one
No,
likes
and
that movie.
you talk in your
What
sleep.
the fuck, man?
Really loud.
I didn't sleep.
You kept sitting there the whole time, the whole night. We were trying to sleep, and you're like, fly high!
I will allow-
I said it like I was
He,
giving...
I think he was doing a bit, so here's what I'll allow. When he
I
says,
think that was a fucking bit.
was it or not?
Yes, I have it written down right
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah. So if you guys want to try and see through his deception, I would like DC 15 intelligence checks. You cannot add proficiency to this. Just to see if you recognize his as a complete insanity.
I rolled a 15.
Fly high, sky high. I was like, oh, I'm going to make a joke.
I got a 15.
And then
I
also
rolled
was
a
going to
19.
make a joke with the hot air balloon bomb.
What did we rolling? Sorry.
You can roll intelligence with no proficiency if you want to see if this doesn't make sense. 3 people already did it.
Oh, I don't want to do it then.
I gave him a shot.
It's fine.
I don't want to do it.
Well, wait till I turn the hot air balloon into it up, right, down, down, down.
Ah, true. Is that game still popular? I played it yesterday, but 3 people you guys know that he.
Touch my hand, Foray.
We need the
I kiss
radio.
him.
Pharaoh puts his
half
hand in
loft.
yours, and it's a real hand.
Nice.
I kissed
Oh, you're not
her.
in the city yet, are you?
We
We are.
Okay, as long as you did, he does it. He does. I just wanted to do that.
okay. I wasn't expecting that.
My bad. And he walks out of the room like through a wall.
Hello? Soul Command?
Authentication.
Fly high.
Do you actually say fly high?
Is it? Now I'm being
No, no,
gaslit.
I'm asking you.
No,
Did you say fly high?
it's a fly high.
Okay, so coordinates.
I don't know. I
What
can't.
are they?
Oh,
Is it where we are or where
It's
we're
where
going?
you were. So Delta orange.
Foxtrot red.
That is not where you are.
Oh,
to call the
we
balloon.
want our coordinates. All right. Delta orange.
Delta orange.
Inbound, and then you hear like the sound of the jet, and then you hear like a, and then like a, as like a parachute package lands, drops out the 4 nailed in box sides. There's a inflated balloon kit, and it has like a basically there's like one valve that says "turn me" to go, and a little basket you guys can get in.
Yeah.
Are there any parachutes on this model?
Nope.
GG, guys.
I'm gonna turn it.
All right.
I think a couple of us can.
Yeah, you
I
can
can
fly and I've got
fly.
featherfall.
Well, yeah, we'll get
As
in
soon
the
as you
basket.
start to turn it, the like fuel pours out, and it's about to like leave the ground in 6 seconds or less. This is like a very fast go.
I'm on it.
I'm
All
getting in there.
right. Putting the butler chip in. Hands and feet inside the vehicles. It'll time.
Okay, you get in. You open the little like thing that opens on the side, and you're like shoveling everyone in, hands and feet inside. You all get on, and let me get a dexterity saving throws from everybody.
Ooh. Oh, that's not bad.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Also nat 20.
Oh,
Damn.
I got
15.
18.
19.
13.
Pretty good. Everyone keeps their hands and feet inside the vehicle. You guys are.
I don't even have hands or feet anymore.
That's crazy.
I would like to stand on the side of the basket,
Sure.
cling to it.
Yeah, if you want to, I actually think that's super cute. Like, are you standing on the front, like as like a figurehead of the bow?
No, I'm not the lady of the.
That's what I was asking.
No, I'm like literally just like this, like looking upwards.
All right.
Feet
Hemp's got it.
plastered.
Head out the window going.
All right, you guys rock it, and you end up in the Performing Arts Center, which we actually have enough for. Yay!
Let's see about this.
Let's see about this. It's Foxtrot Red, and we have a daytime map, which is cool. Can I get performance checks? Perception checks while you guys are in the air.
Yes, sir.
18.
9.
19.
14.
25.
15.
Okay. Everyone but 7, and I guess 7 technically, you guys this is your first time to see over the city. Thousands and thousands and thousands of former denizens of this city have become undead of varying sizes, mostly skeleton, zombie stuff you're used to. The occasional very large zombie, and you can see like random like potholes in the ground where like a giant worm has like torn through the town. It is extremely inhospitable. Carts are overturned. Like, not that things are like burning on fire like in the aftermath. It's just like this clearly has been destroyed by undead for a long time. There are 3 buildings that are like almost untouched. The first is a clock tower far to the east. You guys see it now. The second is the Performing Arts Center, which is, as I've pulled up here on Owlbear, pristine and white like marble tile everywhere. Beautiful, clearly untouched. And the last is the college, but that looks like it's been not kept well, but it is still standing. You guys like set down your balloon kind of on the right side, and I think we might do the actual encounter here next time, but I would like to reveal what Pharaoh's offer is. As you guys set down, Pharaoh kind of steps out of the balloon and says, you know, I didn't really need to ride that, but it was fun. Are you all ready for new roles? I think that we could all do a performance where we can be anything we want to be. And if you like, I can teach you the knowledge of whatever class you may wish. Instead of the current class that you have, you, no longer strong with axe, could be magic or fleet of foot. Your choice. I offer you this role exchange as a favor for entertaining me.
Everyone.
I have to go do some
Barbarian.
homework, excuse me.
And I think homework is a good place for us to call it.
Wow.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, make your choice.
Yeah.